back.
Okay. So the error that Edge is giving me is that it took too long to respond. So I don't know what that's about. Mm.
And you're using the local link?
Yeah.
Huh. I mean, maybe try it in whatever browser you usually use.
Yeah, I've only got Chrome and Edge. I mean, I can download Firefox probably, but...
Give it a shot in Chrome.
Okay.
What?
It's giving me the same error in Chrome. Too long to respond.
Hmm.
She's being very persnickety.
It might have been that last time it just like took a few tries.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I see someone's made it in. Hello.
Hello.
We are working out technical difficulties as everyone gets in to the foundry.
Who's all in there so far? Just you?
Just me and Russ.
Okay.
Right, I am in.
Yes, I see you in here. Still having trouble, Rue?
Yep.
Wasn't it you that was having trouble last week?
It was, yeah. That's why I was like trying to figure out what finally did it, but I think it was really just a matter of persistently, which is, I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to download Firefox right now just to see if it'll work, because it's not working in Edge, it's not working in Chrome.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Can you try switching to the other Wi-Fi network?
Yeah, okay.
That could help.
Well, I'm on Ethernet, remember? Does that matter?
Right. Right,
So,
yeah.
technically, I should have as much internet as I possibly can.
Yeah. So how else?
It's a new problem, or did it exist before the update? If I may ask.
No, this is a new problem, like, since the update.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, we got it working last week, though.
There's always.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was just, like, no logical reason for it to have worked. Like, it wasn't anything that...
I just refreshed.
fun though to scroll through the chat and just look at all our horrible rolls last time.
Yeah, it was tragic.
Maybe
We
today will be
maxed out
better.
at like, ooh, that's optimistic.
I'm not holding my breath, but
I feel like because we rolled so bad last time, we're due for some good rolls this time.
That's cosmic karma.
Yeah. Whoops.
those.
I could really start reading my the features in my character sheet because there's been some useful stuff that I just absolutely have not been
Oh
using.
my god.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there.
Yep. I mean, to be fair though, we haven't done any combat in a while, but
We haven't. It's been a few sessions.
besides, Shay is more of a diplomat, obviously.
Yeah, diplomat.
Yeah.
Alistair, can you think of anything on your end that would be problematic to me? Oh, there it goes. It just decided to work. Perfect. Love that.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it on my end, and now I can't connect with the local
Are you
link.
serious?
I mean, I don't need to, because I'm running the server. I don't need to connect to it through browser, but just kind of weird that now I'm getting that problem. Hopefully I took it from you, and now you don't have it.
Thank you for taking my problem away.
And we're good for the session now.
Yes, we're good.
So, now that everybody's in, you guys want to recap last session? It did start off with a bang. Pun absolutely
Ha ha
intended.
ha ha ha. Forgot about that. Some people got murked outside our bar by a robot with fire necklace. I need to get my notebook.
Was a necklace of fireballs, yes.
Very cool, Russ, that you have notes.
What I have is like 3 words written down at random spacings on a page, and then I try to remember what they mean.
I like to think it's all, like, it's all figurative symbols. None of it
Yeah.
is, like, there's no words. It's just, like, your
Hieroglyphic.
description of a robot.
Right.
Just, like, angry face. And it's like, something bad happened, or I was angry.
It's just
Something-
runes.
He just took a
It's
red
like-
crayon and made a hat and a cape.
It could be, it's around that level. It's not very coherent.
It's just Matilda's
Yeah.
stick figure. Like, okay.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Because that one guy thought he was the angel of death.
Yeah, so the robot blew up the place. We went to the place with the gnomes. I got us kicked out.
Yep.
Then we went. Was that? I forget what happened after that.
Then, unless one of you guys wants to pick it up from there.
Well, we found out that I know that we got a big job from the rich lady and to uncurse her children.
Mm-hmm. You, after being at the gnome place, you went home and found a carriage waiting for you there that took you to, yeah.
What is
we
her
met
name?
Some disgusting looking children.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they're very, very nice parents.
Yeah.
And then we took the information we had from them. We learned that they believe in like a birthright, and they're a little bit of the
Dimorph.
one. They're a little bit of the 1%. And then
These guys are the 0.1%. They're
Point.
rich.
they have just all the wealth. And then we decided we were gonna go deal with the captain because he was selling these robots. So we went to go deal with this captain, and Shay just gave an amazing performance, both to get us a little rowboat to get out there, and then to flirt with the man. And then
Yes, I did.
that is where my memory ends. Is Shay being like, "Hey, haha, see you around," and then like violently launching themselves out a window, I think. Or something to that effect. That's it. That's all I know.
I don't remember.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
but that sounds right.
yeah. Yeah, shortly after that, you guys made your way home for the night. Found, of course, your tavern. Bustling as always, and spent the night. So I don't know if you guys have taken your long rests, but you may do so.
So, oh shit. Remind me how we do that in Foundry.
So see your hit points?
Yeah.
Right next to it is hit dice.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Right under that.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks.
All right. So, first thing in the morning, you guys are presumably sleeping upstairs when you hear a knock at the door. Rather frenzied knock.
What time of day is it?
It's morning.
Morning.
It's
Okay.
probably still before sunrise.
Okay.
Is it at this door over here?
Well, you guys are upstairs in your rooms.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll just.
Ren's gonna hope somebody else goes and deals with it. Ren's gonna.
There you go.
I'll scoot on downstairs if I can
This
remember
door.
the layout. This down here. Okay. And could I
That's
stealth
them.
so I can try and see the? Oh wait, that door. There's a person there. Oh, I
Yes.
thought you meant like at the bar.
At the
okay,
front door
gotcha.
of your living space.
All right. I'm gonna open the door with a knife hidden behind my back. You know.
Okay, so you open the door and immediately recognize that this is your Zentarum contact, Davil Starsong.
I
he
immediately attack. No, I'm kidding.
You would lose that fight. Davil,
Good to know.
Davil looks very frenzied. He's usually, it's very strange, because in the time that you've known him, he's always been very composed, put together. Especially, he's the person who more or less brought you into the Zentarum. He's here, breathing heavy, out of breath, and he sees you and says, "What the fuck is going on?"
I hand
And
him a
then-
joint, then call the others.
He's gonna
Yeah, to calm him
burst-
down.
He's gonna push in past you. Do you want to resist him doing that?
Yeah,
Try
I'm
and-
gonna say, oh, hey, buddy, calm down, bring it down a notch.
Okay.
Let me call the others, then you can come in.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Come on,
This is-
diplomat.
I forgot to I forgot to take out my actual dice. I was visiting Jess, and I forgot to take out my other dice out of my bag. So I'm rolling on the computer, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
With an 8, he is still gonna try and push past you.
Typical.
So I'm going to have him make an athletics check.
Want me to make one as well? Like an
Go
opposed?
for it. Yep.
Okay. All right. I have. Oh.
Yeah, you
okay.
roll back.
Yeah, Shay.
I'm not like. I want it to be like I'm not like trying to like fight him. I just want to hold him in place, like a very clear like just hold on
Yeah.
a second kind of.
Yeah, with that, and after having made the attempt to persuade him, he recognizes that he doesn't. He'll wait here for the others to come down.
All right. I ask, is this like an emergency? Oh wait, I call the others down. I bang on the wall to just go, hey, get, come on, guys.
Gonna scare the fucking kids. What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, kids.
Matilda's
It's
pretty
okay.
curious.
Wait. The man manically banging on our door wouldn't, but me saying, hey guys, get down here would.
I just don't want him to wake up.
That is fair. They're monsters.
Matt's gonna come out here and stab him.
Yes. So, what did you say to him, Shay?
I say, is this like, are we in danger?
Are you in? There was a fireball outside your tavern yesterday morning.
Oh, yeah. You can bring it down a notch. We know about that.
Please tell me what is going on here.
Why are you here right now?
I don't think you understand the depth of what you have become involved in. Please.
I mean, you know, a gnome gets murked outside our tavern. It
Ren's
happens.
gonna start shuffling out there.
Yeah, Matilda's not far behind.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Okay, once they get down, I walk out, or I step out of the way so he can come inside.
Okay, he'll come inside and reiterate the questions that he has asked.
Is this about the game?
Ooh. What? Are you talking about, Ren? Like our game of touch football yesterday? Wink, 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 wink.
So he's going to... Do you have somewhere that we could sit down?
We own a bar.
All right, let's get drinks then. And heading outside.
It's about
is
time
still-
for Ren to start anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It is. The sun has not risen. The streets are still quiet. It is morning.
Ren will start pouring everyone drinks.
Shay, you can just take the staircase thing.
Are we going down to the bar?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a way you can
Aren't
just
you?
like zip. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where I was
this-
going. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you.
Struggling.
I thought we had to go all the way down and around.
This.
This way? Yeah.
Oh, up here.
Can I go this way?
I mean, you can. I'll have to scoot you a little bit.
Where am I
Here,
going?
I'll have to. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, not there.
Nope.
That you're going back upstairs now.
This way?
It's this way.
Okay.
Yes.
World's best party.
Woo!
Incredibly competent. I
parent
like how
team.
Ren's like the thing that we should probably keep very hush hush that we're involved in. That thing, crime leader guy.
Yeah, I assume that's why he's fucking here.
I mean, probably.
I assume he knows
So-
and he's pissed.
So, he will say, hey, you know what? I will allow one of you to make an insight check for me.
Who would like to make an insight check?
Let me check and see what my insight is.
I think mine's probably trash.
I have-
+6.
Oh,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
With a
Nice.
24,
Nice.
Davil has strong reason to be concerned. He doesn't know fully what's going on himself. You guys know way more than he does.
Nice.
That being said, you don't know what has brought it to his attention or why he is concerned.
I'm gonna pass him a drink.
Can I message the other two and using the message cantrip and just be like, I think should we keep this dude in the dark? Like, how much do you want him to actually know what we're up to?
I'm gonna message back and say that we shouldn't give him any information before we see what information he can give us.
I agree.
I mentally dap them both up.
Okay.
Okay. So he's gonna sit there saying, "What is going on? Was your tavern targeted for this? Do they know that you're with the Doom Raiders?"
So what we know so far is we try to speak to the people who see what happened, and we try to speak to the people who investigate, but truly, they were not able to give us that much information. We are interested to know, though, if you have any ideas more about what happened, perhaps?
Well, the Black Order's involved.
Who?
Is that our rival?
It's the other sect of Zentarin in
Yeah.
Waterdeep.
So are we like rivals with them?
The Doom Raiders and Zentarum, and the Black Order are kind of rivals.
Okay.
They're also obviously both working under the broader umbrella of the Zentarum, so they can't show outward hostility, but they are not big fans of each other.
Okay. Noted. Thank you.
Mhm.
How do you know that they are involved?
We had people following Erstal Floxen, who's a known operative of the Black Order Zentarum.
And what was his involvement in the situation?
He was here.
He was here.
In the fireball. I was told that one of you interviewed him.
What do you look like? What's this Erston look like?
Disheveled young man. Likes to play the fool.
So
Black hair.
Okay.
I'll say, with the physical description he gives, you get pretty easily it's the guy who said Angel of Death.
Remember the black hand you said?
Black hair.
Black hair.
Black. No. He's a member of the Black Hand.
The Black Order, yes.
Black Order. Sorry. Okay. I mean, maybe he was tailing us because he's suspicious, but he was almost caught in the blast himself. It would be weird for them to carry out the attack and then have a member almost potentially get killed by the attack.
This is true. I agree. It would also be very clever ruse.
That is true.
Sure.
I mean, we did talk to lots of people, so yes, it is possible we talked to him. I don't know that... He did look very frazzled, though, right?
True, but him saying Angel of Death, if he might have known what was going on, is a little bit... Maybe he was playing the fool. That is...
Yeah. I have a question. Have I ever heard that term specifically used in any other context, Angel of Death? Like, do I know what he could possibly be specifically referring to?
It's clearly evocative of religious ways. If you want to make a religion check for me to recall some specifics within religion.
I have a +0 to religion, so let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Oh, a 14 though. That's actually not bad.
With a 14, sure, you recall a specific Angel of Death. The servants of Kelemvor are occasionally referred to as Angels of Death. Doesn't seem particularly like it has a lot to do with this.
I'm gonna say all of those things out loud so that my party members know of this.
Cool.
So Davil is going to respond to that with, yes, he likes to pretend he's just a nobody on the street.
He was very good at pretending that he is nobody. Almost such as that I wonder if he professionally pretends to be nobody.
Suppose it's part of his job.
Yeah. What do you think he has an interest in being involved? Like, what do you think his interest is in being involved in such a situation?
I don't know what their goals are, but they seem to involve you, and they seem to involve someone who was at your bar the other day. Renair, Neverember?
That's the guy that's... Yeah. He's the less attractive one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can say it probably is not a secret that Rainier was very upset at the about the event that took place. Yes.
Why is that?
I mean, it is the first time he has ever been so close to an explosion such as that. He is very fancy, delicate man.
Domestic terrorism kind of...
I'm sorry, make a deception?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, Alistair, can I give her advantage by saying domestic terrorism would scare basically everybody?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! So that's with advantage?
Yep.
Nice.
I didn't click the little advantage thing, so that's 1.
You can click it in chat.
I can click it in chat.
The little plus button.
The little plus, there it is. Ugh. Okay.
With a 16, he is going to make an active insight check against that. And then he is going to say, well, are you aware of the chain of events that the fireball sparked?
Not particularly.
Matilda's just gonna look at Ren and Shay. What do you mean?
Frankly, we don't know much of what's going on either.
But- What are the chain of events that had happened?
Something's happening at Growland Villa. That's all we know.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
This isn't to him, but that's the Growland is
Yeah.
the woman I
Yes.
stole the ring from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
Fun.
Shay, remind me, were you in a different form when you talked
Yeah.
with her? Yes,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have like
Okay.
a religious cult leader-esque
Okay.
figure that I play
Mhm.
sometimes.
I just wanted to make sure because there was a moment where you swapped the ring and she was like, that's very important, I need it back. And if she recognized you, then that was going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
No, it
although
was-
I did walk up and talk to her, so she might recognize me, but probably not because I was pretty insignificant.
When I made it look like I did a sleight of hand check to make it look like I knocked the ring off her finger, and I did that successfully. She didn't notice.
Yeah.
And then I just switched them, so she didn't notice. As far as we
You could have
know, she
noticed
doesn't
after
know.
the fact.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Like, if that was important for a ritual or something,
Right.
and then after the fact, she was like, oh shit, this is not what I need, that
Yeah.
person must have stole it. Or swapped it.
Okay,
So we
that
just need
is,
to be
Yeah.
aware that there could be something going on, and we need to be very careful.
Yeah.
Well, we could also potentially, it could be useful to have that character that she had a decent conversation with.
Yeah.
Like, there's the tiny bit of rapport, so just like balancing those things.
Mm-hmm.
I
She
just
definitely
wanna
seemed
keep that on the
interested.
radar.
Yeah. She definitely seemed interested at the end of that in talking to that character again to get whatever it was she wanted. I don't know. Out of because they said that they were like working with this fancy family, and she was like pretty impressed by that. And I
Yeah.
feel like if I remember correctly, that conversation left off in a place where she was interested in meeting with them again. But yeah,
I also have more stuff that I wouldn't have to do as many deception checks, just because I could, tell the truth, just not actually tell the whole truth.
yeah.
Like, I'd be like, we're working with her. I can say more details, but not be like, oh, her kids are cursed and she wants the money to counterbalance that.
Right.
I mean, to break the curse, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I hate when my kids get cursed. And then I
all
just
the
hang
time.
out for years.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Mhm.
To be fair, I'm sure they were grieving.
Matilda's gonna say, Matilda's just gonna straight up ask the guy, do you think it would be, worth it to investigate this situation?
That's part of the reason that I came.
And what is the other part of the reason you came?
To see what's going on.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah.
I cannot go personally. I shouldn't have even come here, frankly.
In regards to wanting to know what is going on, I do say this truly that we also want to know what is going on as well, and we are very happy that you came to us with this matter. I'm kind of trying to make nice with him, by the way.
Yeah. Make just a
Persuade.
flat charisma check.
Charisma? Oh, jeez.
And I give guidance.
Yeah. My charisma's
Sure.
trash.
If you do that, sure, I'll allow it.
So guidance gives me plus what?
Plus a d4.
Plus a d4.
Plus a d4. Oh no, I see those kids. No, kids.
Children!
Kids, go back upstairs.
Actually, that's not bad.
Here,
14.
Add a nice
15.
1 to that.
Yay!
All right. So with a 15, what are you trying to do specifically?
I'm just trying to not really butter him up or anything. I mean, what I said was the truth, is that we are very interested in learning what's going on. I'm just trying to, like, endear him to us. Like, I just want him to think, I mean, there's no reason for us to not be on his side, I guess, in right now, but I just sort of want to, like, I want him to trust us. I'm trying to gain his trust and his, like, a little bit of a rapport with him.
Okay. Sure. So he'll say, frankly, I shouldn't have even come here to, Anyway, I couldn't possibly go to Growling myself, and all of our other operatives are tied up. If we have people there, it will need to be you to keep an eye on the Black Order.
Of course, we are very interested. We want to help, but we want to know everything you can tell us. And also, please tell me why you say you should not even have come here?
The City
do
Watch.
percep-
Yes?
Sorry, can I do a perception check to see if I clock the kid?
Oh, you definitely do.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk about that in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
What were you saying?
Well, yes, in order to help as much as we can, we must know everything that you know. And also, please tell me why you say you should not even have come here?
So he says the City Watch has been a nuisance lately, and it's one that I would like to not have to deal with, but the more I go out, the more I must.
So the City Watch, you mean, is particularly interested in your doings? Like, maybe they're onto you a little bit?
Perhaps.
Okay.
As this conversation is happening, Squidly comes out from behind the corner. Davil is, of course, facing this way, and Squidly takes out his little play bow and points, or draws it and points it at Davil and looks to the three of you for approval.
I'm gonna start telling him to go back.
I do a
Okay.
subtle double thumbs up. No,
No.
don't. That might put him in danger. I don't do that.
Matilda, her instinct is to smirk, and she does, and she is not able to hide it. But after she realizes the gravity of the situation, she just sort of ferociously shakes her head no.
Okay, and none of you are hiding this from Davil?
Honestly, no. I wish I could
Ren's
say
trying
yes.
to do it like he's standing on the side of the bar. He's trying to like put his hand, like keep his hands down, but like under the bar, like on the outside, like flip it back, like get the fuck out of here. What are you doing?
Make
Go
a sleight of hand check.
upstairs. Make a what?
Sleight of hand.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Like moms do when they're like on the phone and like
Yeah.
something's going on. They're like, that's what Jay's
Yeah.
doing.
All right. Ooh, good sleight of hand. Yeah, with that though, Matilda, are you making any attempt to hide what you're doing?
I'm gonna have to say that Matilda's not. She's just really
Okay.
She saw what is happening and she wasn't able to hide it quick enough.
So despite Ren's roll,
I'm
Davil
sorry.
does see
That's
Matilda
fine.
shaking her head back there and looks back, and Squidly just kind of goes back around the corner, comes over here to grab Nat and Jenks, who were hiding, and then they scurry back on upstairs.
Oh fuck.
Matilda, since she ruined it, she's gonna pipe up and say, I'm very sorry. We do have the children here that we take
Nope.
care of. They're just very interested in new people.
Davil is gonna kind of... He clocks it, and it's kind of confusing to him. He says, "You're very unusual."
It's
To all
true.
of you.
Like he's. Nah.
I mean, you find a kid out drinking gutter water and you think, well, that would make a good pet. So, us crime guys, we do crime things. Alright.
Ren is
All
just
right.
entirely exasperated.
So he says, after that, he kind of comes back to you and says, "But it won't interfere with your work."
No, it's alright. The children are very self-sufficient, and also we have also an older child to take care of them when we are gone.
Do an insight check on him saying that? Like,
Yeah.
threatening at
Go
all?
for it.
Okay, cool. That is not great. That's a 10.
With a 10, I mean, he's concerned with you doing your job the way he wants it done.
Okay.
I am going to say, though, having seen all of this interaction, the children are, like I said, very self-sufficient. However, it is very important to us that nobody really know about them who would be interested for some reason in harming them. Yes, and that is a little bit, not a threat as in, we're gonna hurt you if you say something, but more of a threat as in if you want us to do our job, maybe just like keep this on the DL.
Right. He's gonna say, "I'm less concerned about your children and more concerned about your attitude towards children in general.
Oh, fuck.
I don't want it clouding your judgment."
What do you
Stab this
mean?
guy right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna straight up ask. Certainly, yes, that makes sense. But what do you mean by that?
We can't give people preferential deals because we feel sorry for them. We're business people.
Okay. Well,
I mean, you're a dickhead and they help our business, so... dickhead.
I'm not, like I said, I have no concern for your children.
Okay, so just to
Still
be
doing the
clear.
suspicious squints.
Yeah. So just to be clear, are you suggesting that you are concerned that if we encounter a child on our mission, as it were, that we would be too soft to deal with them in a way that you think they should be dealt with? Is that what you're saying?
I would like your priorities at all times to be on the job.
Make it worth our while, and they will be.
And as he says that, a carriage kind of pulls up in the area to where the fireball was, and a few people get out and start examining that area. Davil is very clearly on edge, paranoid about what's going on. It's very clearly the Watch.
oh shit.
And he's going to kind of look out and say, "Do you have a back door I could use?"
Yeah, I think we do.
You can use the back door, or you can stay in the cellar until they are gone.
I will use the back door. Thank you.
Okay.
I have business to attend to.
Trap him in the cellar. I don't trust this guy.
And he's going to head out.
Well, lovely gentleman.
I'm gonna go talk to those watch fellas.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Is
And I'm
Hodroj
not
going
in-
to talk
I'm
to?
not. No. It's going to be Shay. It's
Okay.
going to be half elf, 5'4" whatever Shay, looking all small and meek. All right, yeah. I'm gonna pop out. That's a window. Oops.
Just
we
to
go.
pop out a window. No worries.
Take a header through the window.
As you do.
So they're down here. They're clearly still looking around, trying to find anything that they might have missed the first time. They haven't concluded their investigation, apparently.
While Shay is talking to them, Matilda is going to try to keep herself hidden, but be in earshot and sort of just watch what's going on.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay. Ugh.
Ooh.
8.
Awesome
Alright.
ears sticking out over the window.
All right, Shay, what do you do?
Aw, jeez. Crazy thing happened yesterday. You boys, you hard-working, fine boys. By the way, if you need anything to drink, drinks are on us for doing this mighty fine investigating work for us. But do you know what happened? I was out of town visiting my mother, and I was not here for this. But I am shocked outside my place of business.
Make a deception check, first of all.
With advantage.
Nope.
I'm just being Shay. I'm not playing
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah.
How
Damn
you
it.
said with advantage.
Oh boy.
Oh, my
Okay,
stars and garters.
Oh, thank
Oh
goodness
my
I have expertise
God.
in disadvantage. That's a 15.
Okay, so with a 15, yeah, that's enough. And they'll kind of seems to have been some kind of explosion. No need to worry yourself. We've got it covered.
But fellas out here, we're talking about the angel. I'm trying to be like that, like, you know, like suburban mom who's like, clearly they're like, okay, we need to get back to our job, and she just keeps talking.
Yeah.
They were talking about angel of death. They saw a robot. Do you boys want any tea? I just put a kettle on. And I'm like behind my back. I'm like, kettle.
I'm going. I see this. I definitely pick up on that, and I go run and I get some tea real quick.
Okay. I will also say that in the mornings, your bartender who specializes in teas is probably here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot we did that.
Yep.
So you do come back with some very fine teas. But nonetheless, they say, no thank you. We have a job to do here. If you'd kindly please return to your place of business so we can continue our investigation.
Well, whenever you feel thirsty or hungry or need to take a break because you're working so hard, please come
We
and...
love our police here.
Yeah. We have one of those signs right in front of our
Make
door.
a deception check with disadvantage. I'm kidding. Make a persuasion check. That is Matilda. Make
Okay.
a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, -1. Yay, that's a 5.
So they don't seem too interested in having some, but they do cordially say, we'll let you know if we need anything to drink. Thank you very much.
We're looking into. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Matilda just scurries back inside with the tea and just
Yeah, Ren's standing at the door, kind of be like, "Get the fuck back!" And like, "What are you doing?" He literally just said that the watch is onto him. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. We gots to be us.
We got to be us.
I'm
You do
gonna.
you, babe.
All right. I'm gonna be like, we're looking to do a class action lawsuit against whoever might have, killed people on our property. And anything, it's hard being a new business out in
Yeah.
these parts. I'm sure you don't want. Ooh, I could get some cookies for you, boys.
I'm not gonna allow a check because you already had a check for giving them food. As far as the class action lawsuit, they're gonna say details will be released eventually, once. I think you'll find their punishment enough, but should you decide that they need more punishment, we'll work with you then.
All right. I'm gonna say, Ma, don't you just look handsome in your uniform, and then immediately turn around and run inside.
The queen.
Matilda, after she puts away the tea, she is going to say one last thing as the police people turn to go back to their jobs, and she's gonna say, "May I just ask, as a business owner, if we have anything to worry about in the future, something like this happening again? Because you see, we're worried that it's going to affect our business, and the people who come here are going to be too nervous to, like shop and eat. This is supposed to be a relaxing environment. So please, if we have anything else to worry about, please tell us."
Not at all, ma'am. City Watch does our job very well.
"Okay, thank you." And she's gonna run away, go back inside.
Okay.
I love that that's our way of talking to cops. It's like, in every situation, it doesn't matter what leads up to it, we're always running away from it.
Yep.
Truly.
Chase inside gagging, having complimented cops so much and offered them free stuff, just...
Matilda just drinks all of the tea that she made for them out of spite.
You're somehow both dad and co-parented with two idiots.
I know, like I'm everyone's dad, but also co-parenting with them. The best family unit that we've had.
The nightmare.
And as always, my favorite son is Patrick.
Who has not said a word in like 5 sessions.
Right.
I love him.
Where is Patrick, by the way? Where is our boy?
He's still asleep.
Oh, okay.
Of course he is.
Typical.
When they're at that age, that's really all they do.
So, do we think that we should investigate? I'm sorry, what is it called? The Growl Manor?
Growland.
Growland? And that's like her house, right? That's her manor?
They're the Growland family.
The Growland family.
They're the Growlands.
All right.
And their house is Growland Villa.
Gotcha. Do we think it's worth it to pay a visit to the Growlands? I mean, I don't know what pretense we could use, but I think maybe it will help us either way.
I would love to visit them. I love talking to rich people.
I just
I
don't
think
know.
it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Alistair, 2 questions. First off, I don't have oh wait, never mind. Forget both of those questions. I mean, the only thing
you
is...
never told me what the questions were.
All
They're
right.
completely out of my brain.
Alright, great. The only thing is, Ren did talk to her, but, he was just some dad hitting on her in a bar, so she might not remember, potentially. Also, we did have a couple of drinks afterwards, so she might have forgotten.
I've been told I'm not particularly memorable.
I would never forget you, probably.
Yeah, well. Let's go to the house. Alright. Go team.
Just through weirdos, just bang on the gates, let us in.
Yeah, right.
Eric Andre meme.
Yeah. Let me in.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys know where Growland Villa is.
Nope.
No. Did we have any way of contacting the rich family we're working for?
Your
Not
notes are
besides
impeccable.
knowing where their house is.
My note is over here.
I have an idea. I think that maybe we could like be honest with Amalia about what we know and tell her that in order to help her, we think that it might be a good idea to visit the Growlins, and maybe that way she can give us like an excuse to go to their house. Maybe she can like throw a party and invite them because they're so rich and fancy schmancy, and then we go to invite them to come to her house, and then we talk to them while we're at her house, and that way it's like we have a little bit of clout instead of just being like random people she doesn't know. Do you know?
We do have their like signature.
Yeah,
like,
their crest.
Their seal.
Which-
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because my heart is like that would work well with the Pan's Labyrinth person, because you said that you
Yeah.
have connections with them, and now we quite literally have a visible physical connection to them.
Mm.
Right.
But my concern with that is that if she realizes that the rings were swapped, her chances of realizing that it was you are
Right.
really high.
Yeah.
So we'd want to be careful of that.
That is fair. But the only thing is, I don't know how else we would get an in with them. Like, you know,
Yeah.
they're not gonna let 2 or 3 vagabonds
Yeah.
in off the street.
Right.
We could do Girl Scout cookies. A classic Despicable Me heist.
Yeah.
Oh my god, guys, never mind. Campaign canceled. Let's just do Despicable Me.
Despicable Me roleplay. I want to be Kevin. Okay.
Homebrew Despicable Me module. Make it happen.
Yep.
Got it. They already exist, probably.
I bet you there's something that exists.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Just-
So
I'm working on it.
I think the only, realistically, the best chance we have is going with Pan's Labyrinth guy,
Mm.
but it still is a pretty decent sized risk. I think visiting them is going to be a risk regardless.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So,
Ooh. we could go as part of an investigation with Detective Hodrodge and Associates into the bombing. Which
Hadraj.
seems like a bad idea, but also maybe.
We could do that.
But then they'd know we're onto them. Thinking is so hard. Alistair, why are you making me do this?
Maybe we could also, like, in case things get hairy, we could just preemptively come up with, like, a reason that her ring is not the ring that, like, she had. You know, like, if she figured it out, we can maybe come up with some sort of excuse for that. I don't know what that would be, though. Mm. We could also just like say that if she's having problems with the ring, that maybe the person who gave it to her in the first place, it was like fake the whole time or something. I don't know.
I think we could, you know what? We'd fly by our pants.
Yeah.
We'd be fine. We make stuff up as we go along, and
Yeah.
it's never failed us most of the time. Okay. I mean, we do have to figure out where she lives, but
Yeah.
until then, I think we have a solid plan.
It's probably, I mean, if she's a rich, fancy person, it probably is not hard to find out where she lives.
That is true, and also I think this is a good excuse that we should force Ren to shave his beard into a mustache so he looks different.
No.
Magnum PI! Just the dad stash!
That's Dash.
Sorry, I'm looking at Despicable Me.
I figured that's you were like losing it. I was like, why? Oh.
We've got 3,000 feet of movement.
Wait, what?
Wow.
Almost 4,000 feet of movement per turn.
Wonderful. All right.
Okay.
So that's wonderful.
So much.
Guys, that's what's guarding the vault. How did you know?
No.
It's Despicable Me. It's
Yeah.
guarding the vault. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so where are you guys going?
Should we just go back over to the Lancasters?
Yeah, I think that is a good idea. We can talk to Amalia and tell her that we have a reason to suspect
Is he
that
Alistair?
that the Growls, what are their names?
Growlins. It's in chat.
Growlins. Yeah. I mean, also
Okay.
maybe Amalia has like some ideas on how we can get in good with them, you know?
Yeah. No, that's not a bad idea. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I guess let's boogie on over to the Lancasters. I'm sticking with Lancasters. I genuinely don't remember their names. I know it's around there.
Most of the same letters.
Right?
Yeah.
There's some similarities.
I do have it in my notes somewhere.
All right. Head back up here and down to the Castellanter Villa.
Castle Lantern.
Oh. Okay.
And you just knock on the front door.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Before long, you are once again greeted by Williford Crowell, their tiefling butler, who comes to the front door and says, "Hello."
Hello.
Hey, Will.
We would like to speak to Amalia if she is available.
I will see if I can fetch her.
Thank you.
Oh wait, I also forgot to change the calendar. That's a thing we have.
Ah.
I stay up at night thinking about the calendar in Foundry. Dreamy of the
I
day
like
it'll
that
be
we
on the
dressed
next
up
day.
so nice the first time, and now we're just us.
We're
So
just
it's
full
like-
bumming it, yeah.
Yep.
We got
Right.
over the formalities. We're friends now.
So he's going to tell you, come on in, you can wait inside. And he'll tell you to wait in the entrance foyer as he goes to fetch Lady Amalia. So you're left alone for a while in this room with the chandelier and the silver goblets lining the walls. What do you do?
Guys, I have a wild idea that should probably be vetoed, but I am gonna pitch it. I could shapeshift into her husband. Granted, I did tell her I am a shapeshifter, which was a bad idea, but I could sneak around.
I mean, what are you looking for?
I don't know. Rich people shit. I don't
Rich
trust
people
them.
shit.
Shay.
Hmm?
That's a terrible idea.
Okay.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
Also, I
I
think the
shapeshift into Ren instead of right next to him.
also the
Uh,
probability that you run into her husband as her husband is probably like very high.
Yeah. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well,
They're rich
I
enough that
have-
they don't have to do. Oh fuck.
I have advantage on persuasion checks when I'm disguised as someone else, so I could convince him I'm the real one.
I don't know if that's what I sound like exactly. You know,
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
cost nearly that much.
She does have the ability to perfectly mimic voices, but they are
Yeah.
absolutely not doing that. They are using their own imitation.
Wonderful. So after this discussion, it does take a bit of time, but Amalia does appear in the doorway. Say, hello. Is there something we need to discuss?
Yes. So we have reason to think that it would be helpful to our investigation. Do not barf on the cat. Oh no, not on the bed. Not on the bed, honey. Not on the carpet.
No.
Not on the carpet. Shit.
I assume that's a cat vomiting on bed.
Almost certainly.
Sorry.
That's their
Unfortunate.
specialty.
Oh.
So, also, Shay, are you still? Do you still look like Ren when she comes in?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Ren's just glaring
so-
at Ren.
Yeah. Before
Oh, brother.
any conversation starts, Amalia is going to come in and kind of see that there's two Reds and be very visibly confused.
Hello.
Lancaster.
Name's
Um,
Castle Lantern.
Sorry.
And then I'm gonna have her. Then she will realize. Ah. Right. Okay. And she's still kind of off put very clearly, but she's ready to talk now.
Aw.
Are you back, Rue?
Yeah. He friggin' barfed all over the fuzzy carpet and then managed to barf all over the side of my bag. So that went as horribly as it possibly could have. But that's for future me to deal with, I guess.
Yep.
Anyway.
I'm so sorry. That's a nightmare.
Animals are very talented.
So
They are.
talented. I also would like to point out that I'm in a room with all hardwood flooring, and yet he still chose to barf on like the fuzzy carpet. So love that.
Dang.
Boy.
He knows what to do.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I apologize. I'm here. I'm fully
Yes.
present.
Okay, so you were speaking to Amalia?
Yes. We have reason to believe that our investigation has led us to speak with the Growlins, and we need a reason to go to their villa. But of course, just as we are now, it seems like it might be difficult for us to just go like as commoners. So we were
You're
wondering.
very muffled.
I'm very muffled.
Not anymore, never mind.
Okay. So we were wondering if like you had any ideas as to how to approach these fancy people. Maybe if you could like give us an excuse.
Well, you can borrow one of my carriages if you'd like.
Okay.
How long would this borrow go for?
Oh, no.
Just curious.
The day,
Okay.
presumably, into the night if you need it.
Okay. Yep, that sounds good.
May I ask what led you to the grounds?
Suspicions, investigations, and whatnot. We don't have a complete picture, so
Yeah.
it's best not to speak on it, but we're following a lead.
Also,
We-
you did tell her last
Yeah.
time you met that you were
Yes.
looking for nimble rights.
Yes.
The nimble right that did it.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
I
The
forget who
reason that
we're
you're going to
suspicious
her.
of.
Yeah.
We talked to the captain that you suggested and we told you about,
Yes.
and he told us that they had purchased one that matched the description. So, pardon me. It makes sense for us to head over there.
You happen to know, just from rumors or anything, does he have a reputation of being a generous lover, or is he more
Oh,
selfish?
Make a
And you say that
persuasion
is
check.
Ren. And you say that is
Yeah,
Ren.
you do.
That wasn't intentional. That's very funny. All right. Let me pull up my character sheet. All right. Persuasion. Right. It's
At
a
least Shay is
21.
consistent.
It's always when it doesn't matter.
She'll look down and kind of smile a little bit and say, I have to admit I've wondered the same, but
Oh.
I don't know.
I can spill the saucy deets if I ever get them. Don't worry.
She has by now deduced which one is the real Ren.
We can have a brunch or something. We can talk about it if it happens.
Alright.
I'm inviting myself over for brunch.
She can come over to our house.
Yeah, you can come to our place. It's great. You'd love it. You've been there.
Yes.
Okay.
She helped you buy it.
Yeah, that's
She
technically
did.
her property.
Yeah.
You know, our house that you own? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, let's see. I think that, she'll say, and you think that the Growlins have the stone?
As of yet, I don't think that we can make that assumption, but it is possible. And also, please, do you have any information on their family that would be useful to us? Like any information at all?
Lady Growland, is new money,
Ah.
and the Growland family of her husband is an old name that has been out of money for a while.
Hmm.
Their marriage is very much a ploy to gain power. I think Yala wants a seat on the Council of Masked Lords.
So you're saying that it wouldn't be hard to seduce one or both of them.
Jay.
My body is my weapon.
And
If you say that, she'll respond by saying, Orond is Orond Growland. Orond may be seduced. And then she'll turn to, and she'll say, Orond may be seduced, but Yala is not as interested in carnal pleasures.
Mm.
She's a woman of
She's a
ambition.
nice cold bitch, I remember.
Yup. Yup.
Who could say no to this? And I gesture to both me and Ren.
And nod sadly.
Also, I'm gonna have Ren make an insight check.
Does she have the hots for Ren?
Ooh.
Insight. Come on, Ren. Shit.
Not horrible though.
No, that +6 really doesn't.
With a 14, she kind of glanced towards you at some point during that what she was talking about them, and in a weird way. With a 14, you clock that it was weird. You don't clock the motivation behind it.
During the discussion of Lady Growland?
Of the Growlands.
Interesting specificity. Okay. Alright. Gotta be LVRB. Shit.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go exist for a second.
Gotta
be.
exist, and it takes a lot of my energy. I do it for at least 22 hours a day, and it is taxing.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Have you, Lady Amalia, ever interacted with them personally?
A few times. They tend to attend gatherings. They frankly, they're trying to punch out of their weight class.
Can I ask a question? Is this family like the Castellanters? Are they higher up on the social? Yes. Okay.
Castellanters are the peak
Okay.
of that.
Okay.
The Growlins are the 1%.
And
Castellanters are the 0.1%.
the 0.1%. Okay, got it. So we were thinking that just to make sure that we're clear with you about what our plan is that we were thinking we could sort of use your influence. Since you're so much higher in, like, status and whatnot, we could sort of use your influence to get as much information as we can from them. Do you know of anything that we could, like, sort of try to dangle in front of them? Just to sort of loosen their lips a little bit?
What they want is political power. And I'm afraid that we don't have that to offer. But using our names, you might convince them that you can provide something.
Okay.
I had a ice cold plan while I was on the toilet. So I was thinking I was thinking about how I never use Thieves' Cant. What if I wrote around the house a lot of messages of owners away, security down, burglarize? They do that, then we go in as investigators, so we have easy access, and they're more willing to talk to us.
Who do you say this to?
This is
Or are you just
this is
character?
out of it, but I just had that idea. Yeah.
Right.
That is
so
a very
also-
interesting idea.
On that last point, talking about how you can use the Castellantern name in helping you with this, Amalia will also say, but do be careful that if you use our name, you aren't connected with any nefarious activities.
Of course.
We have never done anything wrong in our lives.
I like her a lot more than I like our Zentaran contact. I enjoy her much more, and yeah, I'm more willing to help her than I am to help him.
You know,
Even I, eat the rich, but
eat the rich. Another interesting point. Actually, I guess since we're not really saying this in character, maybe like we could just go to the Growlins under the guise of like, a lot of the more wealthy people in the area have been noticing things missing. And maybe use that as a ruse to go there just to like investigate and be like, I guess Hodroj. And be like, have you noticed? Because not only would we also learn from her whether or not she knows that her ring has been switched, but it would give us an excuse to just like get up in her business and check her stuff out,
Okay. I think if we're gonna do that, I think it would be good to actually stir up some like legitimate fear. So maybe we don't have to do the burglarization on her house, but we can do it on other houses and hope that enough of them are hit. Also, with my initial planning, I have a very good way of freaking someone out, where basically, if they're walking through public, I follow them as someone sketchy, run to an alley, shapeshift to someone else sketchy, and then like follow them so that it looks like there's a bunch of sketchy people around them.
Yeah.
So that is something we could also do.
Right. We could also just like with the Castellanter's blessing, just name drop them. Be like, hey, can we just like lie, and say that you guys have been nervous about getting burglarized or something like that? Like just to add more fuel to the fire. I mean, still do what you said.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Yeah.
interesting.
As you guys discuss tactics, Amalia will say, whatever you choose to do, try not to give others too much time to get there before you. I'm afraid you're not the only ones who know where the stone might be.
We can just have a rowdy-ass night if we want. I mean, like, I feel like one night is enough to start freaking people out, then you swoop in quick the next morning. Bazoinga.
Bazoinga.
That I did say directly to her as Ren.
Yep, as Ren.
I think any of these plans would work fine. I don't see glaring issues with any of them.
Unusual for us.
Well, we're learning?
Question mark.
I doubt it. Well, thank you, ma'am. You've been very helpful. Once again, thank you.
Thank
Yep.
you.
It's been great. I dap her up.
She does not know what's happening. She will return up to here, close the door behind her.
Alright, my current plan is I'm gonna try to seduce the husband as Ren, and I don't. That's the only read I got on her.
Are we gonna have to fight over this man?
She gave me a weird look, and I didn't roll high enough to know what it meant. Just that it was a weird look.
Okay.
So, before long, you didn't see her ordering a carriage for you guys, but a carriage does pull out from the stable and appear in front of the villa.
And it is assumed that this carriage has, like, if we were to show up in this carriage that has status of its own, it's easily recognizable.
Yes.
Like, this is.
Okay.
It's not the really fancy one that she showed up in, but it's it's nice.
Okay.
Okay. When we hop into the carriage, I want to start looking around. You know, like how rich people have like an extra 100 in the glove compartment for emergencies. Basically,
Sure.
checking under the cushions and stuff for like emergency funds or anything like that.
Make an investigation check.
Are you still
Okay.
Ren?
No, I walk out of the house as Shay.
Also, of course, the carriage driver and everybody around, those are servants of the Castle Anters.
Right. You said investigation?
Yes.
It's a 19, baby.
The 19, sure, I'll say you find, you pick up 50 gold.
Nice.
Hell
Do you
yes.
do you want to just take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our tip.
Make a sleight of hand check if you're trying to hide it.
Oh. Okay, yeah, sure. That I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they have no idea. All right.
Why is it only when I do the dumbest
Yeah.
stuff that I roll well?
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
The way the news goes.
Yep.
The carriage driver is going to turn back and say, "Where to?"
So, do we want to drum up suspicion or go straight to the Growlins?
You guys are thinking.
She did say that we should get there. She didn't say as fast as possible, but she said we shouldn't
Yeah.
galley too long. So if we want to do the create panic, that would bring us in like a day later. And we don't know how effective that would be, but if that's something we want to do, we should do it as soon as possible, meaning now. And if we just want to pop in and be like, we're from the castle, and like,
Yeah.
and we're popping in, we're friends of them, and we're here to say hello. Actually, I do like the burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah, I have
like it.
ideas. Yeah, so basically what I'm thinking is we could do one where, like, I think regardless of anything, we should put Ren in a hood, like a hooded, like, sort of jacket without a shirt underneath. The perfect vibes that we're going for. And we could do like a pretend drug dealer. I teach them the thieves can't sign for safe to burgle, just to like tag up around their neighborhood. I I do, my shape-shifting into very sketchy different people, just like, like a old creepy dude loitering on the corner, a vagabond, younger-looking person. I can't change my height, but regardless, just those types of things. Matilda, you could, like, scurry
Yeah.
through people's yards and shit.
Yeah.
Like, going through their trash.
I'm scurrying all over the place.
As Matilda would do regardless.
Yeah,
so it works out
honestly.
perfectly.
I like that 2 of us cannot shapeshift, so if reports come out of 2 of us,
Yeah.
it's like,
Oops.
yeah, that one possum, the only possum probably in town, and one sad old man. And those are the 2 people we're looking for.
That couldn't be Matilda, because Matilda wears grandma sweaters.
Oh yeah, true.
So
Obviously.
It's impossible.
What are you saying? All possums look alike? That's racist.
Saying if there's one bipedal possum in town.
Shay reconsiders their actions.
So the front gate of the Growland Villa is right here. This is the front gate. It is a large, it's a 2-story brick manor. Got a nice balcony, and they've got their own little carriage house, and a beautiful front yard, of course.
For some reason I lost the marker. Where are we at?
You've gone east, quite far.
How
To-
close is this to our house?
Oh, I see.
Pretty close, a few blocks
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
That is, could I actually spend like 10 gold getting other people in on this so it's not just 3 people? Like hiring local vagabonds and stuff?
There are no local vagabonds here. This is
Yeah,
a
this
nice
is-
part of town.
Ah.
Right,
This
no,
is a
but I
nice
mean
part
like
of
from
town.
our area.
Your area is also a
Is
nice part of
a
town.
nice part of town. We need to go down
Dang
to the dock ward. Yeah, we're actually really close to where they live.
Okay, do you guys think it's worth it to go hire vagabonds? They also could just potentially mug me, which is,
Yeah.
Also, we would need to take the Castle Lanterns carriage, probably.
Yeah.
All the way down
Yeah.
into the dock ward.
Yeah. Plus, there's no
Um,
telling if they're gonna be like, if they're actually gonna do what we ask them to do and not just like take our money and run, you know?
Yeah. Also, we were asked
Yeah.
specifically not to be shady,
Yeah.
and I feel like the Castle Lanterns don't frequent, the Lancasters don't frequent that part of town. So
Sure.
that might raise suspicions in and of itself. So I feel like it almost makes sense just to show up with a carriage and be like,
Yeah.
we're here.
What's up?
And they're like, for what? And we're like, and we're queer.
Deal with
go.
So then they beat us up.
it.
Okay. Yeah, so if you guys want to do the burglarization method, that's with the 3 of us, that's
Yeah, that'll work.
Yep.
okay.
Are you doing it as Hadraj?
No, I want to just be, I think the dock hand that I was in like one of the first sections, just it's like that works. Not one of my regular characters because
Right.
I don't want to burn them.
Right.
Okay, and once again, what is the plan specifically?
Like the purpose or the actual thing we're doing.
What are you doing?
If there's like basically loitering, looking sketchy, looking dirty, marking up the area with thieves' cant, discreetly, not like just walking about doing it, but so people would notice it there after we've left. Doing like a sort of like sketchy person surveillance situation, following rich people and switching characters so it looks like there's more people, generally mussing up the area, but in a DL way.
Okay. I will say, just from being here, this is the part of town that you will immediately stick out like a sore thumb if you do that at all. It's nice here. It's also the part of town that if you leave a thieves cant mark that says, "Hey, rob this house," there's nobody around to see that and
There's
then
no
rob
thieves.
the house.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
This is like suburbia.
Got it. Well, I
Affluent
like the
suburbia.
idea, but it totally does not work here.
We'll save
Hate
it
to
for
shoot
another
down
one.
an idea.
Well, we
but
can save it for another one. Yeah.
yes.
Uh, we could also just like knock out a couple of knock out a couple of butlers, steal their uniforms.
I will also say, you're here. This villa is guarded heavily
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
the
Okay,
Castellan
so-
villa. Just
Shall we
being
do
here
the
at the
just-
front gate, inside the front gate, there are 2 guards just standing around.
Okay.
I think we should just be
Direct
like,
approach, I think,
"Hello?"
is the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would agree.
Cool.
So are you going as? I'm sorry. Are you going as Shay or are you going as someone else?
I'll go as the prophet guy, unless
Right, right.
you guys think that's a bad idea.
Right.
Because there is a risk there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, there's also like a potential for making. Oh. What's the deal with changelings? Like, changelings can only turn into people they've seen. Is that true?
Yeah. I think unless we haven't
It's-
discussed this.
You can turn into someone you've seen, and you can turn into somebody. You can make something up if you want to,
Gotcha.
but you can't turn into someone that you haven't seen. That's the limitation.
So, if you don't want to burn Hodroj, do you just want to make up like another detective character and come being like, yeah, we were just at the Castle Lanterns. Apparently a whole bunch of rich people are like noticing important items are missing, and so we're just like doing a checkup and just wanted to like talk to you and like investigate because we like I said, like they would be totally open to give like, you know, super flexible about letting us investigate all of their finances, you know, like seeing if because they
I think that Lady Growlin was very, very suspicious the first time we talked to her, and
Yeah.
that was just us talking to her in a bar.
right.
And I think that she would be like, "Well, let me see your credentials from the City Watch," which we don't have, and then we'd be like, "Oh."
Right.
But
Could we say that we're private and could we
a
say
silent image on just like a sheet of paper.
huh.
Do we know what those look like though?
Would we?
I
Alistair.
mean, we've talked to police. We've talked
You've
to watchmen.
talked to them. You haven't asked
Yeah.
to see their credentials.
But is it like, are they like a cop's badge where it's like, you know, I've never talked to a cop and been like, can I see your credentials? But I know what a badge looks like.
You know what a badge looks like. Does that mean you could create something that is similar enough that someone who does know what they look like would be
Yeah.
convinced?
Yeah.
No, you could
Hmm.
not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we could
think-
say that we're private investigators, but then we'd have to like come up with a reason for investigating other people
I
other
think
than
the profit is a good idea if we account for the risk that
yeah.
he
I'm
knows
willing
that
to
they're
take
being
that risk. I think we could get out of it if
Okay.
if it does happen.
Okay.
All right.
Or I will die for a third time.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
Do we want to
Yeah,
do
I'm
all
not-
three of us walking up, or do you want to do like, "Hello, it's me," and if she's not like, "You stole from me, motherfucker," then you could be like, "Let me go get my compatriots who are outside."
Mhm.
I think I need an entourage
Okay.
of old man and possum.
Coming out of this fancy ass.
Yep.
Yep.
Y'all might want to come up with some sort of like mystic sounding backstory for yourselves. Just to
She
fit
already
in
met
with...
me. I'm just gonna be like, "Yep."
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna
guy.
pretend I'm like your little like I don't know servant / helper. I don't know.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool.
All right. So you guys just strolling up to the front gate?
Mm-hmm.
No solicitors. Move along.
Actually, we're not solicitors. We were sent here from Lady Castellanter, as part of an outreach to the Growland family. My name is the Prophet. Lady Ground has spoken with me before, and I think she will remember me. And I do like the eye thing, like woo.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because you've got the clout.
Hell yep.
We
Oh,
got
and I would
Ooh.
also like to hand him my signet ring.
Sure.
I don't know if
Yep.
that doesn't make a difference, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You've got the signet ring. You've got the symbols of the Castellanters. You've got the carriage.
You got the hands.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, that's plenty. They'll say, we'll fetch Lady Growland and be right back.
I hand wink at one of them.
Oh, it is unsettling. So let me do that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so
Killing it, guys.
the one guard disappears into the house. Takes a while. And then comes back out and says, now's not a particularly good time for Lady Growland. Perhaps you could come back in a few days.
We gotta get
Lady
it then.
Castellanter was very persistent. What she has for Lady Growland is incredibly important, not just to her, but also to the Growland family and the Growland name. I think you should talk to her again for her own sake.
Make another persuasion check.
With advantage. Okay.
What?
Oh, damn it, that's a 10.
He's gonna say she was rather clear that she's busy.
This is a horrible mistake. Woo! I guess. Y'all have any ideas?
Can we try to talk to the husband, who is old money and has more time for frivolous things, hopefully?
Right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
Hell yeah. Well, if the lady isn't able to talk, might her husband be available? As I said, it's the Growlin name. It doesn't specificity doesn't matter as long as we can help them.
I'm gonna have you make a deception check now.
Oh, thank you.
This.
Okay. Thank you for
Got it.
choosing thing I have expertise in. And that is a 20, not nat. A dirty 20.
Yep. All right. He'll say, "I'll return shortly," and he goes back. And he comes out. Here, let me.
Yeah, my man's got nothing going on.
And he
I know
comes
a house.
back.
I see one.
And there's a dude with him.
Yeah.
And this dude is dressed very well. Dressed incredibly
red
well.
on the
with
back.
Finely kept facial hair. He's kind of short, but you know, he's just a guy. A human.
I whisper
guy.
to Ren, when you're done with him, Ren, that mustache gonna be all messed up. Am I right?
Ren's
All
just
right.
gonna look over at him and be like,
So Orond Growland comes out with that guard. And he's kind of chumming it up with the guard a little bit. They're being friendly, and then they come out to the gate. And Orond says, "You're the prophet. My wife has told me about you."
I am happy to know that my word is being spread.
Well, why don't you come inside? We can walk around the courtyard as we discuss business. He also nods to the guard as he says that, and they open up the gates.
All right, step through.
All right. I have a map. Let me do. All right. So in here, this is a very nice courtyard. Well kept. It's not like as nice as the butterfly garden of the Castellanters, but it's they've got some well kept shrubbery around. It's a nice little garden. And as a servant is in here trimming one of the trees actively. And Orond signals for the three of you to come.
All right. I'd like to note here I clock that servant and get a good look at their face.
Okay.
For future uses potentially.
Sure.
Thank you for welcoming us to House Growland. It is an honor to be here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Just making like in a very like small talky way as we're walking with him. So tell me what are you what is your taste in the finer things? Are you a huntsman? Are you a pool player perhaps? What gets Orlin Growlin going? Great name, by the way. Orons, excuse me. That wasn't even on purpose. I just
Hey, how's Orlando doing?
Orlando Bloom. Oh my gosh.
No, I love Oliver. What a cool dude.
Yeah. So Orond is going to say, hunting, sure. I personally find nothing more exhilarating than a good bout of wrestling.
You want to
This is canon.
You want to
This is in the book. This is what the book told me about this man.
So you like bumping uglies with sweaty men? I don't say that. I pull Ren in between us and I say, here's one of the finest wrestlers I've met. Not professional, but still a woodland druid who knows how to take a man down. I don't say if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make a deception check for that, Shay.
Okay. With no. That's a 14.
Okay. Orund will kind of nod to you, Ren.
Yep.
And then he will turn back to the prophet. And what of you? Are you a hunter?
No, I abhor violence. I wish for all things to prosper, but especially those who deserve it. And I hand wink at him. This is why I like to associate with families like the Castellanters, families that have earned their place, and families like the Growlins who have also done so much to help themselves and the community. And this is actually why we're here. I fear for your family, and your...
Before you keep going, make a
yeah.
deception check with advantage for just pretending to be the prophet.
Sure. That is a 23.
It's going way better than I expected.
Continue.
Yeah.
I have +7 to deception.
Nice.
That was the first thing I chose to, or the thing I chose to be an expert in. So,
He is still, of course, meandering slowly through the garden. Yes, continue.
The Castellanters had almost had a break-in, but not your average run-of-the-mill bum trying to steal the rich person's silverware. This set them on edge, and they're worried that they might have been targeted. The richer families in Waterdeep might be targeted, and we think that they sent me out to let the others know, to help the prosperity continue.
As this is happening, you guys are getting to around here in your walk, and he says, as he motions to this door. He says, "Well, I have also always found the Castellanters lackadaisical defenses of their riches to be disappointing." And he'll open the door, and looking in, there's
Oh my
there's
god.
guards.
Hello.
He's not
I'm going
inviting
sorry.
you in.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
he's just opening
going.
the door briefly to show you. He'll kind of wave in, and then he'll close the door once more and resume their walk.
He's just flexing.
Alistair says, "Don't mess with them, or you will die."
Moron says, "I'm not fucking worried."
They really just went, all right, I'm going to show this party because, as you know, looks slow. So I'm going to open a door.
Ooh.
Lots of people. Heavily armored. Don't do
I will
it.
say only the 4 of them nearest the door were armored. The rest
Okay.
are either unarmored and just hanging out or asleep.
Bless
We can
Sayamore,
take
if you truly do have a protection. Also, wait, did you just say we can take them? I
Ren didn't say
disagree, given my... Oh, no, I know, but you said it, and I disagree, given my death
I
rate
think
is
Matilda and I
incredibly
can
high
take
for
him.
the average elf.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, I'll die. Sorry.
We can take it.
Yeah. No, I'm afraid these were not normal intruders. It was actually the Castellanter's arcane protections that helped them rather than brute force.
We have those as well.
I don't want to overreach, but would you mind if we, of course, all together, took a look at your protections to make sure your house is truly safe?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. You're
That
asking
is very fair.
this paranoid guy if you can see the exact nature of how he protects his shit.
Yep. Probably not the best idea, but here we go.
Net 20s.
No, an 11. So not
He says-
horrible, but
He's gonna say, "I don't think so. I'm sorry. You understand.
I understand.
Security reasons."
I do. The Castellanters urge me to inquire as much as possible. Not, of course, for your protection only, not for any selfish interest, but I understand not wanting us to see.
He'll nod.
The ruling class have earned their secrets.
It's a weird thing to say, but I'm not gonna make you roll for it because it does seem kind of weird, and he'll kind of okay, and just kind of keep nodding and keep walking, of course.
I'm kind of running out of steam, fellas.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what to say. Yeah, Ren's gonna slide up kind of as we keep walking. You know, this is a very, very impressive courtyard you have here. How long have you been cultivating this?
Well, our groundskeeper Herb has been keeping it his whole life.
His name is Herb.
Irv.
Irv.
Okay, I was gonna be like,
Herb.
name for the job.
This estate has long been in my family.
Yes, well, I can see it's very, very impressive. Mm-hmm.
I'll allow somebody to make a history check.
He's got
Mine is
Heist,
+0.
History. I have a +2. Although I think Shay might have higher.
History, I have +4.
Yeah, roll
Nice.
I got a 6.
Yeah. It's been in his family for a while.
We're killing it, guys.
Yep, we're doing great.
We are doing so fucking good right now.
Cool.
I will also say, as you guys were walking around, you did get a good look up through the greenery, just for the purposes of scoping the place out. That So I'll gesture some things on the map that you have gained. This part is where the guards sleep, obviously. The barracks are only one story. They are attached to the two-story manor. Um, but this part of the two-story manor is the balcony that I mentioned. It's about 20 feet up. And those of you with climbing speeds could get up there easily. Others of you would have to make athletics or acrobatics checks.
I mean, like, that would be weird, though, if I just, like, did that, right?
Well, yeah, I'm not saying right now, but
Okay.
just for the purposes of scoping it out.
Gotcha.
We're gonna have to fucking sneak in.
I'm
We're
gonna
have to stealth.
actually message Shay and
I do have to initiate the message. You can't
oh,
just
right,
do it.
because I don't have
Yeah.
it. I forgot. Sorry, one of my other characters has message, doesn't she, or sending or whatever?
Yeah, Morning Glory.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Matilda's gonna run up. Well, not run up, but just sort of slowly make her way behind Shay and just sort of like tug on her, on their, I don't know, piece of clothing to try to get some attention and like make some eye
You
contact.
pants Shay.
yeah, I'm pantsing Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Shay turns around without pulling up their pants. Shay leans down to Matilda. Actually, I scoop Matilda up and set her on my shoulder.
Okay.
Matilda settles in and just sort of like whispers in Shay's ear and says, maybe you could like plant some seeds of doubt by saying that the robberies have not been happening by outside people, but like people within the manor, and like maybe their guards aren't as trustworthy as he thinks, or like maybe the people who serve him are the ones who are responsible.
Like that idea a lot. I am kind of on the outs with this guy, I think, after asking to see his security system.
Yeah.
But it's not, honestly, if I'm on the outs, I can just kind of burn that bridge as long as he doesn't send someone after us to kill us.
Maybe just like as a plan B, like if anything else fails, just sort of like drop that hint.
Okay, I did have another idea. If you did want to try and sneak up the balcony, I could silent image over the balcony, another balcony, but slightly in front of it, so you can scamper, like perspective, make the perspective work, but so you can scamper up without it being seen.
Silent image is a 5-foot cube. Or is it 15 foot?
It's a 15, yep.
Still, 15-foot cube is not particularly large.
I mean, if we could like shenanigan it, so there's like, you're in the trees blocking most of the sight line, and then the part that it's not, I silent image over.
I think
You could give it a
we
shot.
should start asking about the lady, because you know her, and you could be like, gonna be honest, I'm very, very happy to talk to you, but I wish I could, check in with your wife again. She was so interesting.
Right.
Clearly, you're both very motivated. And what is she up to right now? And why isn't she here? What's going on?
Right, yeah. That's a good point.
Okay. Yeah, so I can do that. I think it'll be one, like, so the doubts or talk about the wife, which do you think is more important? Like,
I think doubts is probably like a last ditch thing. I definitely want to see what's up with the wife, and I don't think it's odd to ask that question. Maybe just like out of concern, be like, is she okay? Like, can we see her? Give her some, I don't know, like, because we don't know what's up with her at all.
oh, okay. Yeah, I have an idea of what to say. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna scoot back closer to them, and be like, I was looking forward to speaking to your wife. The last time I talked to her, we had a very interesting conversation, and Well, I was a little disappointed, I must say, that she's not here. And can I roll insight into like his reaction when I talk about his wife to see what he's thinking about?
Sure. He'll say, "Oh, she's here. She's just very busy at the moment."
I understand, but the Castellan, her name is rather heavy, and I thought it might be enough to get her attention. Clearly not, and I'm sure she has her very valid reasons, but it is curious. Um, I had looked forward to speaking with her again.
Go ahead and make your insight check.
Okay. That's gonna be a 10. Jesus.
That's his wife, and she's busy doing stuff.
That is his wife, and she's busy.
Does he seem like interested in Ren like at all? Like, is he like, what's his attitude?
Ren, make a charisma check for me. Just blanket charisma.
Hell yes, dude.
Yes.
I love it when Ren flirts. It's my favorite part.
Is it when? Yeah. The good news is that I don't really play any super charismatic characters. A lovely 16.
16 is enough. You can. I'll say it's. He seems. Obviously, he hasn't said anything,
Okay.
but anybody who's looking for it can see that there's something. He's interested.
Matilda is gonna sort of make eyes at Ren, and then like eyes back at the guy, and just like back and forth, like, and just sort of like making this face, like, you know, shoot your shot.
I'd like to apologize in advance for this joke, but Ren is gonna cast Shillelagh on that staff. Ayo.
So as this is happening, you guys have made your walk down here, turned around, and then come back up. So you're around the opening, about to leave. Yeah. Also, if you guys do want to see what's down there.
Yeah, I do want to see
Yeah, I
what's
do. I
down.
wanna
How
check
far
it
did we
out.
go down?
You went all the way down.
Perfect.
Cool.
Great. There's doors. Information gained.
Woo!
Yep.
Oh, also, is Ference with you?
Oh yes, of course. Oh wait, no, actually no. I wouldn't have brought him because he is pretty distinctive, and I'm
Okay.
the prophet, not Shay, right now.
Sure.
He's just in the carriage, just like
He's in the
Yeah.
carriage.
You can also make him disappear to a pocket dimension for safekeeping.
I would never do that to my boy. He's in the carriage. He's waiting.
Actually,
I
I will say, you know, from the magic, the pocket dimension is like, it's a really nice place for them to be. And for Farron
Oh, fuck.
specifically, it's this little dimension where there's a layer of ground and a layer of air for him to walk on, and then a layer of water for him to be swimming in at the same time.
nice.
He likes
That is
it there.
incredible.
Aww.
Do saxophones exist in his layer dimension, or his
Most
pocket
certainly.
dimension? Okay, he's
He
in the
cannot
pocket
take them out.
dimension.
Yeah.
He's tooting his horn.
Oh,
He's
shit,
doing
I
his
should
horn.
Ask them about saxophones before we leave.
Okay, I will.
All right, so you guys are approaching the gates to leave. You doing anything?
I suppose I shouldn't I?
Yeah, baby.
Shoot my shot. Ren's gonna kinda motion him aside a bit. Just to see if he'll come, like, just a little bit, like 5 feet away, just not much.
Come aside with you.
But, you know, I must say, is trying not to cough. This has been, yep. You have a lovely garden, and, I would have, you know, as much as I enjoy my compatriot, the Prophet, I would have very much enjoyed seeing the rest of your estate. Perhaps on a more private tour.
Make a persuasion check.
Ren. Come on, my boy. Well, not as good as that 16. Let me pull up his sheet. $12.
With a 12, actually,
Alistair's really thinking.
I'm gonna give you advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah. 17.
All right, with a 17.
Yes, dude.
Because your other charisma check was good, you'll get advantage here. He'll look at the three of you and say, well, I'm sure you're a busy man and you'll have to be leaving, the three of you.
Oh, I think me and my opossum compatriot here have other business to attend to, but I like to give my friend here extra time to walk among the daisies as he is a druid, as he's wont to do. So he has a less busy schedule, and I'm like, get that, Ram, get that.
Well, perhaps
Oh,
we
yeah.
could have a bout of wrestling that in my office.
Oh my god. Shay is just immediately turns and starts walking back to the carriage. It's been lovely. I must be on my way. Come, Matilda.
It's just like,
Matilda is still riding on the back of Shay's shoulders, and she turns as they're walking away to look at Ren and just gives two little paws with thumbs up.
Ren will wave goodbye. For all he knows, the last time he will see them.
So, Orond is going to motion for you to come with him, and for a moment, unless you would not like me to do this, Olivia, I'm gonna give Russ and Rue observership through your token so that they can see what's
That's
happening.
fine.
Woo!
All right.
Y'all, I'm ready. Because I'm such a smooth talker.
I thought you were gonna kick us out.
All right. So you guys can
Red
see
disc
through
room.
Ren now?
At arms.
Question mark. You can
They're still
probably
in
see
the
through Ren.
room, so they might be able to see just.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we're still there. Here, wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Can
So.
you see me spinning?
He's spinning.
Oh, I see you
gonna
spinning.
Bring you out here.
It's my mating dance.
And Orond is going to come towards the front door here and tell you, my wife has been rather cagey, so please don't make too much sound. And he'll open the door. There are a few guards in here, and then
God,
turn
he's
right
got a lot of
around.
cards.
Turn right around and come up this way. So this here is the main hall, the entrance hall. Whoa. Foundry just decided to be dumb. Let
Thank
me
you,
try
Foundry.
reading it.
Yep, you're gone. Who's the
Better?
DM now? Yeah, you're back.
All right.
I'll be taking over. A hurricane hits the town.
Yeah, this is the entrance hall. It's got this grand fireplace. And this is the library. There's all sorts of books in here. And he'll come up to this door, take out a key, put it in, kind of move it around a little bit, and then he'll open up the door and then look inside and immediately close the door. And look back to you and kind of...
Is everything
then
okay?
He'll open the door again and close the door, and then he'll tell you, please come wait out here, if you would.
Absolutely. Is everything?
Thank you very much. And then he will come this way, and then reemerge with a nimble right wearing a red hat and a cape, and then go up the
I
stairs.
forgot that's what we were doing.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Oh
Usher
boy.
the nimble right upstairs. And then he will return.
My brother boyfriend. Robot boyfriend.
And then say, "All right, all should be ready now. Excuse me."
No worries. Just a robot.
And he'll come in here, and in here this is Oron's study. Let me come over to here. So this room is it's a study. There's a velvet armchairs, and there's a mahogany desk, bookshelves. I am gonna have you make a perception check for me real quick. Also, right in the middle of the room is a 10-foot square wrestling mat. And also throughout the room there's no other way to say it. And again, this is not Andrew embellishing things. This is what the module told me. Statues of naked men on pedestals.
Woo!
So that's what's going on in here.
Yes, dude.
What's your
I
perception
think this is the first time we're playing this game correctly.
check?
14.
14? Yeah, that's enough to notice that most of the books in here are fake. They're just painted cardboard.
That's really funny.
Also, not Andrew embellishing. That's in the module. Anyway. Yeah, so he's going to, he's gonna disrobe a little bit.
I
'Cause
have 8
he's,
strength. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So he's gonna disrobe a little bit, not all the way obviously, just so that he has more movability and can wrestle.
Oh,
And then he's gonna take a ready stance.
Alright, Ren will... I assume Ren's wearing his wife beater. He'll take that off.
Sure.
And he will assume what he believes to be a ready stance.
All right, and then I guess we're just gonna do contested athletics checks, yeah?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's got a really shitty athletics.
Yeah.
What about acrobatics? Oh!
Okay.
Oh, wait, not 15.
Yeah, with a 15, you definitely pin him the first round, and Foundry is acting up again. And he'll tap, and then kind of get up and be like, "All right, I can." Again. And then.
Ren's having fun now.
All right.
Can Shay do a perception check from outside to see if he has a boner?
11.
Make a straight wisdom check to try and intuit horniness.
To smell the pheromones. Okay. A flat wisdom. Oh, I have ability check.
I just saw that I got a B.
What was your sorry, with the 10 you don't know. Ren, what was your athletics check for the second bout?
8.
With an 8, he also got an 8, so it's very very even at the moment.
He's rolling
you're gonna
terribly.
make more athletics checks.
Oh, nat 1.
Oof, alright, he gets
Oh.
you, it was pretty even for a second, and then after that, he kind of just takes you and slams you down. For a little guy, they say low centers of gravity help, and you know what? It sure seems to have him.
Yeah, Ren's all limbs. He's just all...
Yeah, alright. And then he'll say, well, would you like to leave it at that or a tiebreaker?
Absolutely a tiebreaker.
Alright, He'll smile a little bit and then give another athletics check.
Come on.
Beat 16.
15. I rolled a 16, but I've got an 8 string.
Rest in pieces. All right.
Rip.
It's close again, but he does get the best of you. And then after that, he'll stand up and say, he's clearly panting, out of breath. That was exhilarating. Thank you.
That was actually a lot of fun. I had a good time.
Also, I will say in here, on his desk are a bunch of scattered papers. And those are not fake, as most of the books are.
Crazy.
But there are papers with stuff on them. So that's where you're at right now. Do you want to do anything before he presumably ushers you out?
Can I try to look at those papers?
Are you trying to hide that you're looking at the papers?
Yes.
Make a deception check.
Oh, not charisma. Wait. Plus charisma, you said, right? Deception?
Yep.
18.
18.
Nice,
All right.
dude.
Yeah, so with an 18, I'll say you get a peek of probably you figure out more or less the gist of what they are. You don't get many details, but the gist is they are the Growlin study of the Grand Game. Their best understanding of what's going on, what all the factions are that are involved, what's happening, who wants what, who knows what, and
Okay.
how they can best get what they want.
And this is in his study, so he's participating. Good to know. Good to know, Orlando. Ren is also out of breath and he's panting. He's like, yeah, that was very fun. Who was that other guy in here before that? Who is that?
If that was our Nimblewright, there's no reason to be concerned with him. Really, they're just servants.
He put up as good of a fight as I did, huh?
Oh, I don't wrestle him.
Oh, he's a robot. That would make sense. I think that's all I have. I can't think of anything else to get from this man. Unless cosmically my party wants to. I think I'm all good in here.
Okay. In the meantime, Shay and Matilda, what have you guys been doing?
Is it just like, is there anyone around us?
Well, where are you? Are you just waiting outside the gates?
I would probably say yes, unless Shay disagrees.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's light foot traffic around, the occasional carriage.
No suspicious characters.
I'm gonna have each of you make a perception check.
Okay.
You are the most suspicious character.
Yeah, probably.
You are pretty sus.
Probably, yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Insight?
Perception.
Perception, right.
Hmm.
Ooh, 22.
Nice. Thank God I got a 2.
So where are you guys searching specifically?
Shay
Just
is
looking around
playing
where
with,
you are?
Shay is playing with Ference in the cart and therefore does not see anything. So I did roll a 2.
Alright.
Matilda's going hard. She's sniffing around, pretty much around the parameter of the estate.
Okay. Hella sketchy figures. So many. You see on adjacent rooftops, there are people stealthily changing their position every now and then, all looking down at Growland Villa. There's there are a few drow in a nearby manor that come out and go back in every now and then.
Jesus.
And also, strangest of all, sticking to the shadows, you saw one of these before. There are a few more. There are gazers floating around.
What?
Oh, those are the things in the first session, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the bitches
little-
that killed me.
Oh,
Little mini beholders. Yep.
I book it back to the carriage and I tell Shay everything I saw. I'm snitching.
You said drow on the manor.
Yeah, in an adjacent building. It's a 3-story manor.
Like on top of it, just like or like inside, like in the windows.
Inside it, going in and out a few times stealthily and going right to alleyways.
Hey, Matilda.
Yeah.
You know what we've seen before? A drow doing sketchy ass shit.
Oh, yeah.
Should I try and get in on this drow action?
I don't see why not. On these drow, do I notice any sort of specific things that could tell me, like if they're part of like the Black Order or like anything, tattoos, whatnot?
With your 22, you notice they have guns,
Jeez, okay.
which of course are very rare.
Right. Okay, so having been like a member of the like shady goings on of this city, do I know, I mean, I know obviously that guns are rare, do I know like if there are certain people who are more likely to have guns and like how they get those guns?
Make a history check.
Okay. 4.
Not really. You know they're rare.
Yep, those are guns. Cool. Well, I definitely mentioned that to Shay.
Can I do like a luck check or something to see if we still have the gun? Because I remember taking it, but I don't think we did anything in particular with it because none of us are proficient.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you still have the gun.
Cool.
Oh, hell yes. Okay, that's also very helpful if I'm going to sneak in with them.
Matilda says to Shay, maybe we come back later, like when it's nighttime, and we can get the gun.
That's a good idea, because
Yeah.
me just walking out of the carriage as a drow would be hella
Yeah.
sus.
I think it's
Okay,
too sus to approach it now, but now that we know that this is going on, maybe we just like all can come back in the nighttime and investigate.
Would we split up is the only thing, because that's, classic how you get a character killed is
Right.
split the party.
I think we can all come. I mean, we can talk to Ren about it when he comes back, but I think we can all go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is
I like
about
this.
when Ren returns to the carriage.
Yep. And I tell him everything.
Can I do a perception check to see if he has a boner?
Are you rolling a perception check?
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this is...
I need to make a roll then.
I rolled a 10. So, if I didn't notice it.
Okay, well, I rolled a nat 1,
Oh.
so I'm gonna
Was
say
that like a stealth roll?
that was just to see whether how my guy was feeling, and now I'm gonna roll a stealth roll.
Okay.
You said you rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know. He's got his hat in his hands in front of his crotch. You don't know.
Shay
walk out, he's like-
gives her in the side eye.
He's like, all right, I'm ready to leave.
All right.
Cool.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I mean, I obviously tell Shay everything that I've learned.
Yep.
I mean, Ren, rather.
Yes.
I will
Yeah.
convey that I saw the nimble right. I'm actually gonna wait until we're in the carriage, but I'm gonna convey that I saw the nimble right. That he was maybe doing paperwork. That all the books were fake, and that they are definitely involved in the game, and they are spending a lot of time and energy.
I think
Okay.
They got papers. They're studying it.
I think it would be a good idea since we have this information now, and since Amalia said to be, somewhat hasty. Well, not hasty, but as quickly as it allows to get this information. I think it would make sense to bring the carriage back to her now, and also tell her what we learned now. Unless Shay wants to do anything else with the carriage.
Well, I just think that if we are going to get on this information, what we could just like drive the carriage off, and once we're a few blocks away, just kind of like tuck and roll out. So like, we can just be right back on it. Wait, no. They definitely saw us. That might not be the best idea.
Yeah. Plus,
Okay.
like, if we want to do, like, a nighttime investigation, and if you want to disguise yourself as the drow,
Yeah.
I think it would be good to have a gun. And we
Yeah.
don't have the gun now.
Shay agrees. It is good to have a gun.
Gun equals good.
Gun?
Yes.
Good.
So you guys heading back to Castle Lantern Villa?
Yeah, unless anyone has anything else.
I would like to do some Tokyo drifting, but I understand that time is important right now.
All right. So you return to the villa, get out, and once again, of course, the carriage turns around and goes back to the stable house. We don't need to go into the Castle Lantern Villa map. So you guys go on in. Willifert lets you in again, and goes to fetch Lady Amalia, and she will appear shortly after. She doesn't take as much time this time.
So, had a great time. May or may not have boned down on the husband. We don't actually know about that yet.
Not important.
Not important, I guess. They're involved in the game, which is rad.
Yeah.
I had presumed as much.
Yeah.
We also, the Nimblewright was there, the one who dropped the bomb. So it's more than likely they definitely had something to do with that.
I would guess the same, yes.
We had no word on the stone.
Yeah.
They were hesitant to talk with us, and they seem to have. They are heavily guarded.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do we tell her about the shady characters we saw, like the drow and the whatnot?
I think it would hurt for her to know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So you do tell her?
Yeah.
Well, she will. Okay. In that case, the stone is almost certainly there. And she'll think about it for a second. What are your plans?
Well, as of now, yeah. As of now, we were thinking of just like going back in the nighttime to just sort of like check it out. But also an idea that I just had would be like, since they want to climb, the social ladder, obviously more politically than anything else, maybe it would be a good idea to like stage a big fancy party and invite them, and then we can go to their house while they are here and check it out some more, maybe?
Now?
I mean, like, as soon as possible.
I would
I'm
open house
afraid
up to
if
the other
they're-
people.
I'm afraid that if there are other individuals scoping out Growlin Villa, we don't have that much time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you think, yeah.
I think
Um,
we're just gonna have to kind of bum rush it and hope that the other people. What's your stealth, Matilda? What's that looking like?
My stealth is +4, so it's actually kind of good.
As is mine.
Yeah.
So we as a party are actually fairly sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
It's
have
not like
pass
we-
without trace?
Oh. Might have it prepared actually. Let's see. I think it's an option. No, I don't think I have it active now.
Okay.
Although I think I have one more spell I can prepare because isn't it your level and then your mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one more I can prepare. Because I only have 6 right now. So
That's
I can slap on pass without a trace, although that's technically metagaming because I didn't have it prepared beforehand, and it depends what the DM will let me do.
So, did you already prepare it?
No, it wasn't prepared beforehand because I only have 6 prepared, and I think I should have.
Your character sheet says you have 7 prepared right now.
Does it? Mine says I have 6. Although Guiding Bolt is always prepared.
I'm counting 7. Also, it
Oh,
does
no?
say 7 on the prepared tab.
Yeah, I just saw
Prepared.
that. I don't know. Maybe I clicked.
Cure wounds, detect magic, earth tremor, thunder wave, healing
Just a
spirit,
moment
heat
ago it
metal,
was 6.
summon
I
beast.
didn't have Earth Tremor prepared.
Weird.
I swear to God, it just said 6.
I'll allow it. I'll allow you to switch out earth tremor for pass without trace.
Alright, lads. I now have passed without a trace. Because our lovely, lovely DM. Which gives us a +10 to stealth. So we have 14 stealth, and Shay probably has higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stealth is pretty good.
So I do like those odds. There
Yeah.
were a lot of guards. Like a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah.
Um
I'm more concerned with with the lady. Lady Growlin.
I will step her if we need to.
Yeah. I kind of just, like, don't want her to be there at all. Like, if there's any way to just get her out of the house on the evening. And then, I mean, you know, we'll go no matter what tonight, but... I pose it to you,
It
Lady
would be
Amalia.
hard without.
Lady Castellanter is going to say, I think she knows what she has and won't leave it alone.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna clap his hands. So what we can do is we can break in. And we might have to fight off some guards and some of the other folks trying to get this. But
Mhm.
I think we could do it.
Yeah.
I think that's our only real option. Or wait for somebody to steal it and then steal it from them.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Like while they're on their way out. But
Mm.
I think that's more risky. We should have an escape plan ready because they're gonna try to fuck with us.
Yeah.
I will also say, Matilda, since you went around to the other side of the villa, you noticed a back door.
Ooh. Okay. I definitely mentioned that to the group.
Mm.
Very nice. Is this? Do you think will need me to be in a specific disguise? Like I could be one of the guards or the gardener or something. Because if not, I want to disguise myself as the black-haired kid from the Black Order. So suspicion is off us
Yeah.
and on them.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Although that's still the Zentarum group, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
just like a
but
different
there is
faction.
feuding. They're feuding with our group, and I mean off like the Castellanter specific part of it.
Yeah, my concern is that would draw attention to the Zentarum as a whole, and it might be better to pick, like, probably not a drow because we're not all drow, but
Yeah.
like
I'll go as
Xanatar.
Volo.
I go to Svolo. Yeah.
Wait, guys, like actually though, I might go as Volo.
I mean, I feel like it's feasible he'd be involved in the game, and he's recognizable enough.
Yeah.
But then the issue is that if they see us with Volo, you know what? No,
Well,
it's fine.
with plus 14 to stealth, it'll be
That's
very
true.
hard to fail.
Yeah.
That's true.
We could also, like, since we have a little bit of time to think about it, we could also take some time if Alistair will allow us to craft some sort of disguise running myself out of garbage. Like, I was thinking, because I'm smaller, of just getting like a cloak and maybe making myself like a Kenku mask or something, just so that I, you know, just to add a little bit of something to the whole situation. What are your thoughts?
I like that.
Yeah.
Does anybody have proficiency with a disguise kit?
I do, but I don't have one because I sold it because I don't need it.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Unfortunately.
I have seamstressing skills in making swan dresses out of trash, though.
I have.
Wait. Would I be able to buy one, Alistair, from like a shop?
Yeah.
Probably.
I
yeah,
am
true.
proficient in
Okay.
leatherworkers' tools. If that would let me make a bird mask.
Yeah.
It won't be convincing that this is an actual Kenku
Hmm.
if it's made
What
of
if
leather.
we combine the mask with then the painting abilities of a disguise kit?
That would be painter's tools.
Never mind. God damn it.
We could just do a disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a
Wait, can I
disguise
do
kit.
disguise stuff on other people if I have proficiency, or is it just on? Okay.
If you have
Right.
proficiency in the tools, yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
get the tools then.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, let me double check to make sure I do have proficiency with disguise kit. I don't see why I wouldn't, but yeah, disguise kit, cool.
I think it's
Yeah,
a
so
charlatan.
can I yeah, could I run to like a shop or something like real quick and just grab it?
Yeah. So I will teach you how to buy things from the shop, and in fact, I will teach everyone how to do this simultaneously.
Ooh.
On your character sheet, see the 3 dots that are right next to the X?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's plutonium options. You can click equipment shop,
Wow.
and you can buy anything from in there, and it will automatically deduct the gold.
I thought
I'm
that
gonna
said
buy a canoe.
basketball, but it's basket, and I was like, basketball.
Okay, disguise kit would be under D. Disguise kit. Oh, only
You can-
25, so that's half
There
of
is
the
also a
gas
search
cylinder.
bar at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's lame. Get dunked on, nerd.
You can buy an ox for 15 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I buy an ox for 15 gold. No, but I bought the disguise kit so I can disguise you guys.
Nice.
And is that a roll or is that just something I do?
Oh, that's a roll.
Okay. Yeah, so how do you guys want to look?
Can I go with my little Kenku plan? Because I remember in our very first battle encounter, we encountered Kenku,
Yeah.
so it just seems like the choice for a smaller creature, such as myself. And like a cowl with a little Kenku mask, and I'll probably just, I don't know, roll my tail up or something.
Tie it around your waist.
Tied around my waist, yeah.
I'll say if you're getting a mask, that's not what the disguise kit
Oh, really?
covers. That's just a costume.
Okay.
You can find a cheap mask for like 5 silver.
Nice.
That's convincing enough that you're a Kenku,
I do that.
and that combined with disguise kit can make it look more real.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Yeah, so that's for Matilda, that 23.
Woo.
All right.
And Ren, how you wanted to look?
Yeah. I might shave my beard so that I have just the mustache.
Oh no.
Or I'll shave it after this. But I'm kind of wondering if because I'm a half elf, I could maybe go as a drow, but that might be a little bit too much.
Could I, with the disguise kit, could he go as a drow?
Yeah.
I also
you can
have
disguise him as
wild
a drow.
shapes, so if I have to do something, I could just be cat. Something I could have done earlier, and I totally forgot I could do that.
All right. Well,
Ah. What did you roll? 10.
A 10.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So, at a glance, knowing Ren, you probably wouldn't immediately be like, oh, that's Ren. You'd probably, unless you're examining it, you'd just excuse it as somebody.
Mm.
But upon closer examination, it will fail to hide your true identity.
Mm.
Most likely.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll just put a hood up. Run. Alright.
I think we're ready, steady to go.
Yeah.
I'm voloed up.
I agree.
This will be interesting.
Alright, so, right about now, the sun is beginning to set. And where are you guys going? Specifically, are you just going to the front gate, or are you heading to the back door?
I mean, I definitely told everyone about the back door that I saw, so I'm gonna leave it to the group to sort of. I mean, I feel like we all should stay together, though.
I mean, if the back door is almost definitely still protected, but I can do perception and arcana check on it to do my best to suss that out.
Yeah.
Question. The back door didn't lead directly into the barracks, right? No.
Not as far as you've deduced.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make an intelligence check.
17.
Yeah, it wouldn't really make sense with the layout
Okay.
if it did.
Because I could just see us like, ha ha ha, and we
Yeah.
open the door to like the 20 guys in there, and we're like,
Yeah. Just kidding.
close
Bye.
the door.
Actually, can we see a map of the area?
Yes.
I think Russ froze.
No, Russ is working on this.
Okay.
I'm painting my nails.
Ah. You can't fight crime if you don't look
I would
cute.
have told them that they took the nimble right upstairs. But obviously he might not still be there.
I'm sorry, the nimble right's upstairs, you said?
Last time I saw him, he was being moved upstairs.
Okay. Actually, since I have a climbing speed, I'm gonna try to probably scale the wall to get to the balcony.
I'm sorry, are you... I thought we were still in, like, a planning phase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
are,
think
we
we're
are.
planning
I'm not
phase.
saying that I'm doing that. I'm saying that I might want to do that.
Okay.
Or
I will say you have to be within 30 feet of me to get that plus 10.
Right, okay. Right.
It might be good to enter the back door, just because if we go through the courtyard, we are going to have to... If we want to get upstairs quickly, I assume everyone can see the bits of the map that I saw earlier.
Yeah.
We'd have to go
Yep.
down here
Mm-hmm.
and then come up over here if we wanted to get to
Yeah.
the second floor quickly.
Yeah.
gotcha.
I think I also have detect magic, but I think they're both concentration, which means I can only hit one active. Yeah.
Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess let's go around to that back door and I'll do my brokey nonsense on it.
You have thieves tools. I like that you guys are just shuffling. Is that what we're doing?
Shuffling.
Yeah.
I think we're
Shuffling,
shuffling.
making our way.
Making my way.
Alright, so now we are, just to clarify, out of planning and into this is what we're doing?
Yep.
Alright. In that case, I'm actually going to switch to a different map.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
I really thought you were gonna say roll initiative, and I was not ready for it.
Oh no. No, Alistair, you can. I can't see anything. I don't have dark vision, and I can have a torch out. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, oh my gosh, I thought it was nighttime, and I just couldn't
It
see
is
anything.
nighttime.
No, I know, but I thought it was like completely black, and I wouldn't be able to see anything. And
Yeah,
would
that
need
would've
my
been
lantern,
rough.
which obviously would be antithetical.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
That would have been so rough, though.
I thought
Oh
it
my
was
God.
just gonna be me, like, completely useless. Okay. Cool.
All right,
Uh,
so as you guys come up to the back door of this large villa, you find the door ajar and fighting
Oh.
within.
Oh, jeez.
We hear what?
You hear vigorous fighting.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, golly. Oh, gee.
You hear screams. You hear clashing of blades.
Cool.
That's what's around.
Well, it looks like somebody already did the hard work for us.
Can
Now all
I,
we have to do is
like,
deal with them.
stealth up and then do a perception check.
Stealth up to where?
Like stick my head in through the door basically without trying to be seen.
Sure.
Cool.
Make a stealth check. I'm not going to force a stealth check right off the bat, just because there's nobody in this first room that can see you. Just two corpses of servants.
Oh, okay.
Also, one of the corpses has his pants around his ankles.
Nice.
Wait.
Is that in the module, or is that a little bit of spice that you're just throwing in there?
That's in the module.
Okay.
There is
It
just
is-
like
it-
a
it
lot
is
of.
in the module that these two servants were out here fucking.
Nice. Oh, that's so sad,
Um,
though. They thought they were gonna have a good time.
You know how like respectfully like when people die you like close their eyes? I pushed down one of their boners. They're rigor mortis boners.
Yep.
Oh my god. Rest easy, soldier. Your work here is done.
It's gonna go great.
All right. So, Ren, as I just described, this first room has two dead servants in it, and one of them has his pants around his ankles. They was fucking, and then they died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Poor boys.
Those poor boys.
Which way are we going?
Did you want to do? Were you like checking out a perception check, Shay, or what are we doing? Did we do that?
Yeah. If there's no one in the room, I'll go up towards here and same sort of thing where I'm not trying to like actually like I'm trying to be real sneaky about it, but I want to like see where the fighting's coming from, just get a general idea of where people might be at.
I will say you can hear the sounds coming from out here.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know when you want me to cast Pass Without a Trace, because right now it sounds like we might not need it, because they might just kill each other.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Actually, do you want to do that as a held action?
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, like if we get into
If
initiative.
you hold the spell for more than 6 seconds, then it gets wasted.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
you
that's
don't
right.
cast
I
it.
forgot. Yeah, you're
Oh.
right.
Should we go the path of least resistance where there isn't any fighting?
That makes sense.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot on through this door.
Okay.
And I guess, and like, can we be stealthing now, just like as a preemptive thing, or is that?
Yeah, sure.
Pause
I'll
for
let you
an
guys roll
hour.
stealth checks.
Okay. And it's it's plus 10 to stealth, right? Pass without trace.
Yeah, I'll cast it now.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Well, still got a 17.
Yeah.
So. Jesus, though, that is rough. Okay, yeah. let's scoot, I guess.
I'm actually going to, as I pass these dead bodies, search their bodies
27.
for search their
Nice.
bodies for like any sort of like keys to get into places that we might otherwise not be able to get into, or like any sort of useful items.
These two don't have anything.
Okay.
As you
Okay.
continue up, you hear, as you continue up into this room, it sounds like there is still sounds of fighting, but they sound to be more distant now. The fight that was closer to you may have stopped.
Alright, I think we should keep progressing. What did you roll on your stealth?
Me?
Yeah.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. Matilda?
I got a 13.
Plus 10, so you have
Plus
a
10,
23.
so
I have
23.
a 27, so I
Yeah.
might go in front, because I've got big boy stealth.
Yeah, sounds good.
The rogue is least stealthy right now. I'm devastated.
I see that boy around that corner.
Yeah, you do. You also, with your stealth rolls, even with just a 17, it is plenty for you to get a good look at this room and still be able to go, to not go in, and not be seen.
I assume
there,
that guy did that.
there are a ton of dead guards, and a few dead criminals, presumably in black leather armor, which you have seen before. You don't see any tattoos, but you presume that they are members of the Black Order. And these two dudes who are still standing are also in black leather.
Mm.
And on the at the
Do
bottom
we
of the
try and
staircase,
kill them?
Not yet.
at the bottom of the staircase, there is another dead servant. And you already said you were looking for keys. You find a whole bunch of keys on this one.
I'm
You
taking
find
the
yeah?
keys. I'm gonna put the keys in my little
So-
possum pocket.
Okay.
Through or up?
I think up for now.
I think up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, you should go
There's
first.
this staircase here.
Fuck. A lot of doors. Do I hear
A
anything?
lot of doors. Make a perception check.
8.
No, not particularly.
Can we also make perception checks?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 18.
16.
I mean, just where you are now, not really. I will say, sure, with an 18, once you get over to this door, you can hear labored breathing behind it.
Labored breathing as the labored breathing of someone who is dying, or one who's just like winded.
One who is terrified.
Okay. I
I mean, that's got to be my boy Orlando.
yeah.
I say we check it out.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I'm curious.
Let me scoot down. I'm gonna open this the labored breathing door. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the
Yep.
correct door, but it is barricaded.
Ugh.
And when the door moves, you hear a whole bunch of commotion from behind the door. Oh my god! Whatever you want, it's not in here.
All right, I'll leave.
Was it him, or was it just a different voice?
It didn't sound like Orlando.
Okay.
God damn
Okay.
it. Where's
Um,
my boyfriend?
You
Can I-
convinced me to call him Orlando. His name is Oron.
Orlando's better.
Orlando's.
It is.
Can I try this door behind me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sleeping quarters.
Cool.
Not very fancy sleeping quarters.
Mm.
From what you
Okay,
gather,
so it's-
probably servants' quarters.
Okay, so I think we're on like the servant path, like the like back rooms in the back ways that the servants take.
There's
Yeah.
one more over here.
Yeah.
We should just pop that open. I bet there's nothing in that room, but like we
Yeah.
should just see what's in that one.
Yeah.
You check. It's not locked. It's the same thing.
All right, let's Let's go
Okay,
downstairs because
yeah.
I don't really want to bust open that door and terrify all those people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it's through then.
Yeah.
Sneak attack, I guess. I don't think we can step through.
If you want to start by taking a shot at the one you can see, I'll allow it, and then we'll roll initiative.
Wait, did they? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter if there's Zentarum. Although we probably shouldn't attack other Zentarum, but I assume they'll attack us. So, you know.
Actually, if y'all are cool with it, I'd like to try and cast Charm Person. It'll give us our it'll give up our surprise round, but it might be more helpful in the end.
There are 2 of them.
There are two. of
Yeah, I
them.
know. I know.
Okay.
Does
What
wait,
would-
Charm Person breaks when they get hit, regardless of by who? Oh, never mind. Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would be best to take this attack? Who has the best range?
Probably you.
So I've
Definitely
got
you.
a javelin
stealth
and a
attack.
sling.
You've got stealth
Okay.
attack.
Yeah, so that's at a beginning level, once per turn you can deal an extra 1d6 damage a creature with it is
I have an
Okay, yeah,
idea.
cool. So I'm gonna do sneak attack. And do I have advantage because it's a surprise round?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Hold on, before
Okay,
you do that though, I have an idea submitted to if we want to try this. I have a sling and like sling bullets, and what I could do is I could try to just like hit something off in the distance to get their attention to throw them off our track, and we can just sneak away from them. Or we can just attack them. It's up to you guys.
I kind of want to attack, but that's just because Ethan hasn't done combat in a bit and wants
Okay.
to beat someone up.
All right,
But-
fair. Yeah, we can do that.
As long as I do not get hit and break my concentration, we should be fine.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think if me and Matilda go out first, because we'll have I
Are
think
they wearing armor? Metal armor?
They're wearing leather armor.
Okay. Keep that in mind. I have
all
my
right.
spells.
Real quick before I shoot this arrow, so I have steady aim and sneak attack. Can those work in conjunction? Because steady aim gives me
You can bonus action
advantage.
steady aim.
Oh right, but no, so sneak attack. Oh, it's not an action. It's just a special. Cool. All right, I'm finally learning how to play D&D.
Also, I'm gonna cantrip cast Magic Stone and then give that Magic Stone to Matilda, so you now have a magical stone that
Yay!
you can put in a sling, and it does a little bit more damage,
Ooh.
maybe.
Nice.
Let me hit that
You have
plus because I
advantage?
got advantage. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you missed. The arrow flies past.
Okay.
And then
Let it fall and go blah. Yeah.
then we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of dead people out here.
Where's this commoner? Oh, you shouldn't be in combat. Get out of combat. The
Hell yeah, I
dead person on the
get to go
stairs
again.
shouldn't be fighting.
I think they should.
Animate dead. Get a cleric in here.
That's something I can do.
Get Fergus in here.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna I'll shoot at them again, do the same thing. Roll with advantage because of sneak attack, and then because of steady aim, and then you sneak attack
Yes.
to if it hits to
Also,
add an extra d6.
if you do steady aim, then you can't cunning action. Is the drawback of it? Cunning action lets you bonus action dash or disengage or hide.
That's okay for now. Thank you for letting me know. That is helpful to know. Jesus, I wish I
Yeah.
could actually hit someone.
You guys
Now
have
they're gonna come after
inspiration.
me, so I'm screwed. Would you guys mind if I
Guys,
use that?
Session 3.
you mind if I use inspiration? Because I think we're
Yeah, that's fine.
closer to the end of the session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's just a flat roll, not advantage, right?
Yeah, you just roll one more time.
Okay.
Woo! Okay, look at that. It was worth it.
Jesus.
All right.
Yes,
Good
okay.
damage.
Hell yes, dude.
All right, and then roll your
Me-
sneak attack
this guy over
damage.
here. A sneak attack, that's just an extra d6.
Isn't it
So
2d6?
that is
Just click sneak attack
um
in your features.
okay. Oh
The
yeah,
same
right.
way you click the weapon.
Sure. Oh, it is 2d6.
And then go down to it and click the plus button, because crit also applies to sneak attack.
Up. Yep.
Yep. Dude
Holy
immediately
cow.
dies.
Yeah.
Dude, Shay has
Immediately dies. You miss
Nice.
one arrow, and the second one almost misses. Describe how the inspiration helps you here. What extremely lucky thing happens that turns your miss into a nat 20?
I think I was gonna do something goofy, but Shay remembers the dude kind of threatening their kids earlier today, and now this guy who's part of the Zentarum, presumably. So they are going to whisper an extra "fuck you" through the arrow into that man's eyeball.
Wonderful. Yeah, you get it right in his eye, and he's feeling cocky after that first one missed him. And the second one, he looks at you and he sees that you're still not like in it or aiming as well, and so he's already cocky, kind of starting to walk towards you. And then you just twitch to aim right at his face, and it goes through his head, and he just immediately falls back and joins the piles of dead bodies around him.
Can I make a request that his brain perfectly comes out the back of his head and sticks onto the wall in the arrow?
Nat 20, I can't tell you no.
Yes. Oh yeah, Shay has never felt cooler.
All right, is Shay gonna move anywhere before they end their turn?
Shay's gonna run back inside.
Fair enough. Next up is Matilda.
So I got this magic stone, and I want to yeet this magic stone at that other boy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come around here. Can I get up to here? And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna yeet this at that boy with my sling.
All right. So I need to be reminded on how magic stone works.
If somebody else attacks the pebble, the attacker adds your spellcasting modifier to the attack roll. Takes bludgeoning damage 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability mod.
All right. So then, Ren,
add
you click
4.
magic stone.
I'm magic stoning.
Yes. You
I'm
just
magic
click it for all the rolls.
Mm.
So.
Oh wait, that's for damage. God damn it.
Is magic stone a concentration spell?
I don't think is it?
No, it's not.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you cast guidance. That's why. Never mind. Yeah, not guidance.
I thought that was more. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, 14 will hit. Is there no damage on that?
Wait, hold on. I didn't roll anything yet.
Yeah, I know, but all the rolls use Ren's.
Right, gotcha.
modifiers.
Okay, gotcha.
However, I will say you should roll the damage, which is going to be 1d6 plus 4. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is it roll space?
Yeah.
Plus 4. That's a 9.
All right. You deal 9 bludgeoning damage to this boy.
So I do that, and then I give him the middle finger, and then I run back into the door.
All right. You still have a bonus action, and you have multiple things you can do with your bonus action.
Oh, right.
You can shift. You can rage.
I'm gonna shift, and then I'm gonna flip him off, and then I'm gonna go back inside the door.
Also,
Okay,
though, both
not-
of those things are limited use features. You can only shift, once per short rest?
You know what? He's just a dude.
And it's just this one guy.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna flip him off.
Okay.
Fuck you. Bye. And I go over here.
All right, and then it is Ren's turn.
Oh my god, there's so many dead people.
Yeah.
How bad is he looking from that one magic stone?
Too bad.
Not too bad. I'm debating if I want to use a spell slot. I don't think I do. So I'm going to cast magic stone again, and I'm going to throw it at him.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then, I don't know if that adds the 4. 7.
Okay.
And I'm going
You
to,
get him. You hit him right in the dome.
and then I'm gonna, and then shovel back, with the rest of my party.
Okay. And then it's his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Click, click. 23 definitely hits. Does 16?
A 16 does not hit. No.
Okay. Ooh, and he rolled garbage. That's 3 bludgeoning damage.
And I'm gonna make a con save. For 10, right? Yeah, 15. I'm fine.
Sure.
That was 3 damage, you said?
Yes.
I'm chilling.
And now it is Shay's turn.
Awesome. Yeah,
Also,
I'm gonna
Ren,
do.
in the future, if you just deal the damage first, it'll prompt you to make the
I saw that
concentration
come up,
check,
and I was
you
like,
can just-
oh,
yeah.
not anymore.
I will attack with my rapier and do advantage, as is my wont. Does 15 hit?
It does.
Awesome. And damage, and then I will roll a sneak attack. Glass cannons. Now I get it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool. 13.
Okay. And now it is Matilda's turn.
This poor guy is so screwed.
How's this guy looking?
He's looking almost dead.
Nice.
Cool. Oops. I mean, if that's the case, I don't really want to use any of my. I'm gonna boop him. I'm gonna boop him with my maul.
You do have a big ass hammer that you could just use to whack him.
I have a hammer.
The maul.
Yeah.
I
my
love
maul.
a good smacking.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Yeah.
him a good smack.
Generally the go-to.
Get smacked.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's a 16 or 22, and that's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah, that takes him out.
That does it.
Yep.
Okay, so what I do is I swing, like I twirl my maul around my head with my 2 hands, my 2 little baby possum hands, and I'm just running at him, and I'm just doing like the Braveheart scream. Well, no, I'm not. I'm being kind of quiet about it. I'm internally I'm internally doing the Braveheart scream, and I just come down and I conk him right on the top of his noggin.
Yeah. He definitely gets squished down a little bit. It's kind of cartoonish.
Nice.
And then just falls over limp.
Nice. Does he have any gold on him?
No, he does not.
Anything cool on him? I search his body.
I mean, you find a tattoo.
Oh, right on.
He's got a mace. He's got a heavy crossbow. He's got armor. That's about it.
All right. Not very interesting.
Can I check the pile of corpses to see if there are any, like, knives? Because I'm down 1 knife, so I'd like 2. Or maybe 3, maybe 5. Just as many knives as I can get, Andrew.
Make an investigation check.
Cool. Investigation.
With 12, yeah, sure, you can find another dagger.
Does that mean I find 12 knives? Cool. Alright. Shall we?
Yes.
So, do you guys want to continue up and probably get into another combat encounter, or wrap it up since it's been 3 hours?
I'm good to keep going, but because Ren, you have to teach a class, right?
Yeah.
I actually do have to go do errands
Yeah.
that places that close later on in the day.
Right.
Cool.
So, we're going to leave it off here and then pick it up next time.
Alrighty, sounds good to me.
Sounds
Cool.
like a plan.
Good job,
I will
team.
see you all then.
Yep.
We
Later,
did a
Gators.
combat well.
Yeah,
It's
right?
crazy.
It was 2 guys, and you killed him in the first hit.
Yeah.
I didn't die. That's well for me. That's doing
Yeah,
good
true.
for me.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
See you guys later.
Done. I look forward to doing more
Later.
combat with you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Better. Oh,
ya.
Jesus. Ciao.
Bye. Bum-ba-da-dum. All right, cool beans. So, with that, thank you all for joining me as we continue on and get into some fights, get into some brawls. You know how it is sometimes. And I'm gonna see who I can leave you guys with. Let's see what's up. So I will be streaming again later in the week. I'm actually going to be streaming in the early afternoon on Wednesday. We do D&D sessions on Wednesdays as well for another campaign that we're doing. But I will be streaming earlier on in the evening at around 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm going to be doing The Witcher, something new, something spicy. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Pluto. It's always great to have you, Krim and Jazzy. Thank you all for joining me. I'm going to leave you with... Oh, I'm going to leave you with a buddy, Fanchan. Power Wash Simulator. Pluto, I know that's your favorite. We're going to leave you off with some Power Wash Simulator. Fanchan is really, really funny. I really enjoy watching their channel. So... Alright, and I will catch you all on the flippity flip. There we go.